coming up for our daily Sturmovik session. Let me test everything. You might notice something different. If you weren't here this morning, I will tell you. I'm playing with the Oculus, yeah. You might have followed my drama. Let me test the audio one sec. Actually, coming up for our daily Sturmovik audio session. Let me test everything. You might notice something different. If you weren't here this morning, I will tell you. I'm playing with the Oculus, yeah. You might have followed my drama. Let me test the audio one sec. The audio works. Actually, yeah, no, triple echo. How's that? I actually had to set the palm index aside, yes, because my face mask glue basically melted during use. And so, therefore, I had no other choice than to go to the older headset, which is actually still good. I must say that when I wore this again, I thought, well, but it wasn't so bad. Certainly, the index has more image clarity, the resolution is higher, but at the same time, this isn't terrible. It's actually very playable. Let me check. I need Discord, of course. Discord. Here it is. Jens is playing with us. And this goes down. Yes, the only problem is I cannot use a very nifty overlay that I have for the chat on the index, meaning that I'll have to use the one from Oculus, which unfortunately is not transparent, and this might cause a problem, because I won't be able to see the instruments of the plane as well, but I guess it's part of the problem. Here is Fragsta. Hi, hello James. Can you hear me? I hope so, because I cannot hear you. This might be problematic. No, but it's not turning green, so it's not speaking. Let me test the audio from Discord itself. The game is loading in the meanwhile. Check! No, okay, I hear myself. I hear very loud and clear. Probably is AFK. He will come online. Let's start in the meantime.
Well, hopefully you can hear me.
Hey, now I can. Yes, you
Yeah.
can hear me, so it's alright. Multiplayer. Dogfight. I guess we're going to the usual Wings of Liberty server.
Yeah.
Yes, I would say so. What's Raven Squadron? There's a new server, Raven Squadron. Only 23 people though. It's not enough for this game, really.
People were saying that the Finnish virtual war server is good, but it depends whether there are people on it, really, I suppose.
It's the usual problem with this game. Okay. Yes, it seems to be working. I discovered why my Oculus overlays were flickering, and I solved it. Practically all I had to disable was high quality for the overlay. It made them flicker. Like this, they still flicker, but they're readable. They became unreadable this morning instead. As soon as you moved, they became unreadable. It was very annoying. This is way better. Only problem, I'm actually running the overlay today, because in theory, Oculus doesn't take as many resources to do it. It's a function of the driver itself. It's the headset that generates it, no external app. And besides, the Oculus has lower resolution and lower everything, so the game will run better, probably. The game will run good. Tell me.
Yeah, so Finnish virtual pilot only has 15 people on it right now. It's probably, I think it's busier in the evenings, but there's not enough people to play on it there now.
I'm joining Wings of Liberty now. Strangely, this is the strangest thing. It takes longer to load on Oculus. I don't know why. I noticed this morning. I was sure the game was stuck, but actually, no, it's still loading. It should start. It looks like it's stuck. I presume the loading screen doesn't come up or something. Maybe that feels longer because of that. But I know it will start because I tested it many times.
Doing.
You're already in the server? Here it is. I'm in the server.
No, not yet.
Wings of Liberty. You prefer Germans as always? We can do Germans if you want. To me, it's okay, as you prefer. Let me see the player composition before I say anything. They're perfectly even. Look at that. This is rare. We can.
I'm actually going to restart the game because I want to change my super sampling settings.
Hi, Julian. Thank you for liking the stream. Okay.
For some reason, I'm
respond to me. You prefer Germans? For me, it's okay. Yeah.
Whichever side, really. So, which has got more on it?
They're the same today. Very rare.
If it's Russian and you've got Spitfires, then...
Let me see. I will tell you. Otherwise German. Okay. This is a 1944 scenario. It might have the Spitfire. Let me see. It does. Okay, no, Spitfire. Yes. Then Spitfire, and I want to fly the P-47 too.
What the fuck is going on?
Okay, while you start the game, I'm
For some
already
reason I can't click on anything in the
getting
game.
on the air for
It won't let me
our
quit the
viewers.
server. It won't let
Hi,
me click on anything.
Chandri, welcome to the stream. I'm starting from Kelbrosk, middle of the map, and I'm taking the Spitfire Mark 9, of course. Same plane we fly yesterday, because finally they put it in the server, because the server didn't have them lately. Only early war scenario. Now apparently they changed their minds finally.
Right, so I'm going to change my Steam VR super sampling for this game
Lower.
to 180%.
How high do you keep it normally?
130%?
Ah, so you're raising it actually.
Yeah, I'm raising it a lot.
I'm sure it will make you spot the planes better if this is what you expect, because it's only super. Huh?
Don't know. I'm gonna find out.
Could be interesting. Try. I think it will give you a sharper looking picture, but the details will be more or less the same because there's nothing more generated.
I'm not sure really.
No, me neither. It could
I know
be that it's like you think.
I know that anti-aliasing makes spotting harder, like the in-game anti-aliasing.
I forgot an essential thing. Ha.
It basically makes the image more blurry.
The EPD is different for the Oculus. I gotta do the convergence thing. I remember it from the other day. While you starting the game. Okay, of course, the EPD is different, interpupillary distance. So, view up, down, EPD, come. I need the other keyboard to do it too, because this doesn't have page up, page down, and all that. You start the game in the meantime. I will be quick, I promise. I'm in the middle airport. I need this keyboard, because I did it so many times. I know how to do it. You get the other keyboard. You zoom.
I think that if you've got the same keyboard that I've got, it's Logitech. It does have all page up and page down, but it's really weird key combinations. You have to press like FN and F12 or something.
No, speaking about the Steam keyboard that I use, the one.
The Steam like on-screen one or something.
It's the keyboard that has the trackpad on it. Wait, I try to understand how to.
Yeah,
okay, I'm changing.
Logitech one. I've got the same one downstairs. It's like grey and yellow, isn't it?
Yes, it's that. Excuse me.
Yeah,
I'm trying to do this complicated thing, and that's the reason I'm not answering. Excuse me. Let me see. It's not changing it much.
You can get those keys out of it. It's just really weird the way you have to do it.
It's okay. I know how to do it. I'm using this other one.
Yeah.
I remember. Toggle Alt Del EPD.
Was it Melsbrook that you went, or Melsbrook?
The one in the middle. I'm not sure. Excuse me. I'm trying to do this thing. Can't really concentrate. It's complicated and it's not working. Why is that? God damn it. EPD on off. Toggle Alt Del. Let's try to do that. Alt. How do I reach the Alt? While holding the keyboard, I would need 3 hands basically. Unfortunately, it's not playable until I do it. I know from the other time. Why didn't I think of it? The other time I played with the Oculus was the same. Zoom convergence. It's this, I think.
Why is the Klosterman skin locked here? Why have they locked one of the fucking skins? Just dumb. It's like, oh, we can't have using that skin.
Here it is. It's good. This one, and then this one. I finally made it. Yes. This is a relief. F12.
Oh right, you can have the Merlin 70, but still not 150 grade octane.
Okay, I should be ready to fly. I went with the Spitfire, huh? No, I'll tell you the map. Excuse me, I was completely concentrated on this complicated thing. I am in Melsbrook.
Yeah, you can put 3 bombs on in this one.
You're bringing bombs, huh?
There's like 250 pounds and 1.
You're bringing bombs, huh?
Well, maybe. I think I will. Not really sure where I'll go with them.
I don't know what the heck I did, but apparently everything looks huge now. I must have changed the proportions or something of the EPD. It's the other setting that I touched. Okay, you're bringing bombs. You can bring either bombs or rockets. I'll take the bombs, I guess. Bombs
you could fly to...
okay. But I think I'll have to make another little change here, because everything looks huge. It's kind of funny, but also not very immersive. I'm spawning again with the bombs.
I guess I'll just start without you then, if you're going to be doing stuff for ages.
No. I promise. EPD convergence, shift patch down, shift end. Shift patch down. It's this. Huh. I don't know what the heck changed. Ah, here it is. Well, it looks good now. I don't know why. Maybe just because I restarted. So F12. I'm coming, I'm coming. You get in the air, I'll follow you. F12 to save. Why doesn't it go away though? Oh, now it's gone away. It also makes a screenshot when you press F12. So
Yeah, it
it's
does.
even
Yeah,
better.
Steam does. Yeah.
Even better, so we can commemorate. You're to my right, I think. No, you're to the Spitfire
Yeah.
to my right.
Yep.
Yes, I can go. Surprisingly, increasing RPM. The Oculus doesn't look that bad. Doesn't look that bad at all.
Shit.
It's typical with the Spitfire. I will do the same. I already know it.
No, it's just that I had the throttle up to like 80%. So as soon as the
That
engine started,
doesn't help, especially in such a light plane.
I just took off along the grass, and I was like, guess I'm taking off now.
Okay, I'll see you. I'm coming after you. Won't take long with this very agile plane. You brought the bombs, so huh?
Yeah. So like as soon as because I had the throttle at like 80% or 100%, I think. As soon as the engine started, it just went wee off down the grass, and I was like,
Oh, it's incredibly nimble plane. Shit, I actually see much less with this headset. Who would have thought that a lower resolution would allow me less ability of seeing things afar? This might be problematic. I'll have to adapt. Huh?
Sounds like your settings are wrong, to be honest.
No, they're not. What are you doing? Why are you diving? Is that you?
Yeah, that's me, yeah.
Huh. You know what I see in front of us? I see flux. Turn right again. Why are you going down like that?
Doing a fly past, that's all.
Ah, okay. No, but if you go towards Brussels, and I think you should, there's anti-air firing. Let's go there.
Why isn't there... There's no on-screen compass right now, for some reason.
You need to push the hard button, I guess.
Yep, I pressed it and it still didn't come up.
That's weird. I do have it.
Oh,
No, wait a sec.
Airfield?
I don't have it. You're right. No, I do have it.
One of the planes on the ground is firing into the air or something.
Ah, you're right. I see it.
No, it's the anti-air.
Ah, that low? Ah, in fact, someone just crashed there.
Something just crashed, yeah.
Wow, exploded! What is that?
Don't know what it was. What's that, though?
Okay,
That's
now of
Spitfire.
course I lost visual on you because unfortunately I was looking every direction except yours.
I'm on your low 6, I think.
I'm turning left to Brussels. You might see me. When are we going to drop the bombs?
6 right now.
Okay, perfect. Then you know me.
Yeah, there's no fucking compass. Like, I press H, it doesn't turn up. Press H again, it's still not there.
I have it actually. You can. This plane doesn't have a compass, like really. Inside
No, it
of
does.
the plane.
It's not displaying. No, not the on-screen one. Not the one
Ah,
in the
here
cockpit.
you are. You're to my left. To my right. You're to my right. This is you. Okay. My PD is still not perfect, but it's decent. I mean, the interpupillary distance, it's decent anyway. I can play. I'm throttling back to continuous mode.
Hello there. On your left wing.
Here you are. Starting to like flying very close, huh? You're still not as close as ex-Jammer the other day with the duck. That was a very scary moment. Also because he placed himself straight in front of me, and due to the lag, I saw the plane shifting around. He was constantly managing to come closer to me.
Climb a bit. There's barrage balloons. Keep climbing.
Excuse me, where are we going to bomb? Stronghold?
I don't know.
We'll have plenty of targets. Yeah, whatever.
I haven't really.
As long as it's German. As long as it's German.
Yep.
Well, I'm pretty satisfied. I'm actually, the stream is running decently, it seems.
Oh, God,
the other time I had... What's up?
Can't even figure out what my engine RPM is right now because no bloody controls for it here. No on-screen stuff.
Ah.
Yeah, it's there.
Look at the controls. You will find a way to.
But the compass, I don't know what they look like though. So, you know.
should try to activate the HUD. I have it. It's not like it's disabled several
No, I have the
times.
HUD. It's just that the compass is not bloody there.
There must be a specific control for the compass, I guess.
Probably.
What's this guy saying? CTRL enter, my dude. Someone having the same problem, maybe?
He's talking about something. I don't know. He's talking about something with someone else in the chat, I guess.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Going for stronghold, says one guy. Ah, oops. New to this game.
You know, I think that 110 that we shot down the other day in A20s. I think he hadn't played very much because it looked like it was his second sortie on the Wings of Liberty stats server. So.
Ah, you even went and looked for his stats.
Because it just seemed like he didn't. His flying seemed a bit weird, you know, and I was like, you know, has he played much?
Well, okay. I mean, it's normal. There should be novices as well. So
I would guess, based on how he was flying, he's probably flown in single player but not multiplayer because he damaged several planes. Like he wasn't incompetent, you know. He was just like.
It's possible. It's possible.
It just seemed like he didn't really know how to attack players. If you see what I mean.
You still following me?
Yeah, I'm still on your 6 in the cloud.
Okay. I'm turning a bit to. Well, no, I'm not turning in the cloud. You won't see me.
I can still see you. It's fine. You want to turn.
Well, yes, to the stronghold. Were a bit, of course, because of me. I think I see. What is that? That's not the stronghold. No. Maybe it is actually.
Probably Brussels.
No. I was looking at the stronghold. It looks like an airfield, really. There's a bunch of buildings, very big hangars. They look like.
That's an airfield, but it won't be active. Won't be an active target. There are things on the map that are not a target. You know.
But it's just the direction of the stronghold. It's just the direction of the stronghold. If you look at the map, there's nothing in between.
I can assure you, it's not the stronghold.
I think it is.
That's an airfield. The stronghold is a stronghold, not an airfield.
Yeah, I know. Normally.
As I told you, there will be things on the map that are not targets for this mission.
I know that, but look at the map. That's the target of the mission with the wrong name, I guess. Because it's there.
No, it's not. That's not the stronghold.
Well, it's there, though. Ah, the stronghold is to the right. Now I see it.
Yeah. What you're looking at is something else.
I was looking at something else. It's true. I was doing something weird.
It's an airfield that's not.
You see, look at that airfield. Someone bombed it, eh? It's not just me. Someone did bomb it. He's missing some buildings.
It's just in some of the missions on the server that will be a target, and in some of them, like this one, it's not a target.
There's a freaking charge in the middle of the stronghold. I think I'll bomb the charge. Why the fuck not?
Yeah, just drop bombs on whatever, really.
I just did. I think my bombs didn't go off, as stupid as that is.
Down the climb.
You dropped? Ah, yours did. Mine apparently didn't. I have no idea.
Don't think I destroyed anything.
Well, me neither. My bombs...
well, there are some fires down there, so...
My bombs didn't even go off. I don't know why. Maybe I dropped them too low. Is that possible?
Did you actually bring bombs?
Oh, no, of course. I even heard the release sound. Hey, hi Lama, hi Donny. Thank you for liking the stream.
I don't feel like it destroyed anything, because...
No, we did not. The church is still there. The church I dropped my bombs on. They didn't go off. This is kind of ridiculous. Well, okay. I guess. After all, the Spitfire is not a bomber.
I mean, the changes I've made have definitely made things clearer on the ground. Like, everything's sharper. As for spotting, well, I haven't seen any planes yet, so I don't know.
I'm probably less able to spot, but that's very much expected. I have like half the resolution that I have on the index.
You've also got your supersonic quite low, I imagine, right now.
It's possible, but I don't think it makes any difference for spotting, honestly. It might actually make it harder, I think.
There's stuff down there on the... Well, I'm finding it easier to see things on the ground, to be honest.
Possible? I don't know. Honestly,
there's stuff on the ground on that airfield. I'm going to go and shoot that truck down there. Because why not?
Why not, indeed. I just did something very stupid. What was the button that saved the view centering? F10, yeah. No, I was trying to open the EPD settings again, because I noticed that there's a mistake in EPD setting. I see a bit double.
Yeah, I killed that Opel Blitz fuel truck. See?
Oh, nice. Okay, let me try to solve this problem. I have some problem with my EPD, yeah, for the low level of zoom. So shift and no,
See,
the
you
other
see
one.
something bombing.
Shift.
Okay, I see a an IL-2 down there.
Hmm.
It's over the airfield.
Well, apparently I cannot solve this thing, and no, it doesn't bring them together. I guess. F12, and let's stop
It's
this.
either an IL-2 or a Peshka, but it's something Russian. I saw red on its wings, red symbols.
Quick view saved.
Wait, I'm on his side. I shouldn't be shooting him. I'm not German.
Okay, I was recentering everything. Coming back, you're above the target right now.
Yeah, there's a 109 here. It just shot at me. He's just, I don't know.
You're under attack.
He's just west of the target, up in the clouds now.
You're in combat in the clouds.
No, he just shot into the clouds. I'm down low. He's coming back. I can see him. He's diving down from the clouds.
Above the target, west of the target.
I would say this is making spotting easier because I can see him quite well. Personally.
Well, we can't really compare anything. I just have a different headset to what I had yesterday.
I can. I'm using the same headset I did yesterday, but I've changed my.
Okay, I see the IL-2. But I don't see you or the enemy.
It's west of the target in the clouds. Maybe like a kilometer west.
Okay, I see
You're
firing
right behind
on
me
the
now.
ground.
He's above me. See, I'm going up in a steep climb. You're behind me. I should be right in front of you right now.
Let me see. No visual.
Well, you see that cloud?
Well, there's many.
The one the sun is in.
What does the cloud look like? What's the shape of the cloud? What makes you think of? Oh, I see. The German, I think. That's the German, yes. I'm going for the German. He is to the west of the target, cloud altitude. Now he's hiding behind the clouds. Thank you for the like, John.
Is he above
Welcome
the clouds
to the
below
stream.
them?
He was right below the clouds, but I don't see him anymore. Trying to find him again. I think I'm pointing. Here it is. Cloud altitude, in between the two clouds. That's the German, yeah. He's pointing straight at me. He's going for an add-on, I guess. Maybe not. I'm actually half certain that it's German. What the hell? I think it's you. It's you, huh? It's you, man. I'm not good at spotting the Spitfire. I'm used to see either Russians or Germans, but then I thought that doesn't look German.
Stop tailing me because I'm not a 109.
I know. I'm following you. Let's stay together. No, if one gets attacked, I'm not going to shoot.
He's went past.
Here he is. Yes, turning after him.
He's climbing after you.
I know. No. He passed me. I turned after him. Are we sure it's German?
Wait, he's diving?
Yeah, are we sure it's German? I didn't see it. If you tell me it's German, I believe you. I'm diving after him.
No, it's a Tempest, I think.
It didn't look German. We have Tempests on this server. No, there are not.
I think that's you.
Well, that's not German. That's a Spitfire, yeah.
Either there's 3 Spitfires here, or there's a Tempest and 2 Spitfires.
No. There are 3 Spitfires confirmed. It's him. It's a Spitfire.
I blacked out. Pull up. Okay, I managed to regain consciousness without crashing.
I have my eyes on you, and I just saw him too. We are 3 Spitfires, no enemies.
I'm sure I saw a 109 at one point. So I think there's a 109 around there somewhere.
After playing this game for so much, we are wired to tell if a plane is Russian or German. You see a Spitfire, you think it's not Russian, it must be German, and then eventually you realize, yes.
No, not we, you.
Well, you were going after that guy for a moment too.
No, I worked out pretty quickly that he wasn't German.
Well, quickly enough, yes, I must admit it.
But I think there is a German here as well. I definitely saw something with square wings, which is probably either a clipped wing Spit or a 9. Might be he's got clipped wings on his Spit, but I wouldn't count on it, to be honest.
It looks squarish to me as well. Then it looked like a Spitfire. It could be just what you said.
I mean, the clipped wings, I don't think it's not a very good thing to use with the Spitfire. I think it's supposed to make the roll rate faster, but it also makes it turn less well.
People will still pick it, of course, because it's available.
I see a Spitfire to my left.
Contact coming, down low, direction of our base. It will almost certainly be a friend. And of course,
Don't
yeah.
count on that. Yeah, there's a Spitfire
That's
down
a
low.
fucking German. No. Wait.
Something lower. There's something lower going to the
That's a German, yes.
east.
Yes.
Something going east. That's
I
probably
just
German,
blacked out. I just blacked out. I think I'll crash, honestly. I just blacked out while going after him,
I
yes.
see him.
Go for him. I was going for him, but I blacked out. Huh.
Not sure what he is.
The German. The one I saw was German.
47.
100% German. I saw the yellow, I saw the Iron Cross, I saw everything.
No, that's an IL-2.
Then you're not following the same thing that I saw.
Yeah, it's maybe something else, yeah.
God damn, it's easy to black out on these planes. It's easy to black out. It's like the Tempest. It just stands so tight. Ha, that's so damn
there's a 109 on his 6. It's just fired at him.
Blacking out is a constant danger in this game. By the way, Mesbrook is under attack.
Well, I'm not worrying about that right now, to be honest.
No, just just information from the front, I guess.
Yeah, thanks. Black down to turn. Oh, bugger. Not for long, though.
Hey, thank you for the like. Tolitz, it's you. Welcome to the stream.
We're scissoring. He got guns on me.
That's not good.
He clipped me.
That doesn't sound good.
Oh, fuck. Don't go down, don't go down! No!
No.
Couldn't control it.
Come on, you at least got a track. I got nothing.
What is that? Yeah, truck. Great.
I almost had him. What I did would have worked in Warhammer, but it didn't here. I just blacked out. It was a perfect maneuver mine. Just the pilot couldn't do it. I should have taken into account the lacking resistance of the pilot.
I would say, given the numbers,
Halibut connected.
It's a weird name. It's a fish.
It's a fish, yeah.
Yep, type of fish.
You're taking off, huh?
No.
You're not taking off.
I would say take a take something like an A20 out of Melsbrook and go to factory. Take a long time though.
Okay, I think there's a possible 110 above our airfield. I don't know. The airfield is under attack though, and there's still stuff flying. Melsbrook, Speaking about Melsbrook. That's not the enemy, because NTR will be firing on him.
So it
says 2 enemies around the airfield. No, okay. The one I was looking at is not a 110.
Right. But you think the siren's going off or something?
No, it's flashing on the map. Possibly the sirens are also...
But not necessarily that they're there right now.
No, yeah, they're in the area.
I think it's within like the last 5 minutes that it'll tell you or something. So now it stopped flashing. It's a bit weird.
Isn't it?
Okay, I'm gonna take an A20.
Okay, well, tell me where you head and then maybe I'll follow you.
I'm gonna go to the German factory down south.
Let me see. German factory down south.
We'd have to go like more or less directly south, a bit southeast.
Okay, I still have my bombs, but though perhaps I should drop them somewhere. I must be fired. Okay, I see 2 planes, direction of the enemy base. They could be the ones that were attacking the base, actually. It's not impossible. Because that thing look very much like 110, to tell you the truth. And this is...
So does a PE2, so...
Yes, but flying high above the base, it was strange. Though, then again, I didn't see the anti-air going in. The thing I'm looking at now is a Spitfire, yes. When it turns, you see the side, I mean the top of it, because it's on its side, then you can easily tell it's a Spitfire.
Once you can see the wings, yeah.
The wings are so easy to tell apart on the Spitfire. It's the main thing that lets you. Then I guess the other one must have been a friend too, because they were flying too close to one another. It would be engaging him at this time. Okay, I'm going towards Brussels, and then I guess I'll drop my bombs on the strong, but I might as well. And perhaps attempt to rejoin you. There's something about Brussels. Yes, there's definitely something about Brussels. It's not the balloon, it was a bit lower than it.
It could be I. It might be I that's been pressed, because that shows and hides instruments. Yeah, there we go.
Huh.
It's I, so if you can't see the in-game compass, then you need to press
Okay, I'm
I.
ditching these bombs. Probably they will fall on Brussels. And sorry, I guess. But I want to go after this thing. Well, I want to go after these two things, which seem very much like planes in a dogfight, and that's the German diving for him, yes. I think everyone is flying the Spitfires on a light side, you know, because they're so rare to have on this server.
Yeah.
That looks very much like a German pursuing a Spitfire. Now I'm looking at the Spitfire. He's shooting him, yeah. We're climbing very steeply, good. They will have less energy when I engage, and of course I got that climb as well then. Can I increase the super sampling while I'm in game?
I don't know whether that works.
Because the Steam interface will let me, but I don't know if it will actually change in the game. I'm a bit tempted to tell you.
Whether it works. Never done it.
I did it with the index, but I never was really sure that it was making a difference. The problem is I cannot spot as well as I do with the index.
The thing is, the index has various things that I think that are in Steam, like specifically for it, or things that it can do that others can't. So I'm not really sure what it works on things that are not the index. You see what I mean?
I don't think a super sample. I'm not sure it will make a difference.
The only way you'll know is by trying it.
Yes, you're right, of course. Unfortunately, I lost this thing that I absolutely wouldn't have lost with the index. I know it very well. I feel a bit blind, to tell you the truth.
I do okay with the Vive. It's not the best, but it works.
No, it's harder to go back though once you try it.
Oh yeah, sure it is.
Unfortunately, oh, I see smoke. Unfortunately, it's quite annoying, to tell you the truth, but I still try to do my best. That was smoke, though, wasn't it?
I would say that changing the super sampling worked pretty well for me though. It seems to make things pretty good, you know. In a dogfight, I was able to see the 109 pretty easily. I was able to identify other planes easily. I was able to identify things on the ground well, you know.
Let me try to increase it just like this while flying. Let's see if anything happens. VR settings, video, super sampling. Where did you put it?
It's in the Steam options.
No. What level did you put the super sampling at? 180?
I put mine to 180, yeah.
Okay, just did the same. Let's see if anything changes. Honestly, it looks the same. Probably I have to restart the game for it to make a difference.
I imagine so, yeah.
Okay, well, I cannot find anything anyway. I'll come back your direction and try to escort you. You're flying an A20, right? To the enemy factory.
Yeah, I'm in 2206, keypad 2.
2206. Ah, it's not that far actually. Ah, yeah, you took it a bit wide, I guess.
Well, I'm going south to the factory.
No, no, no. Now that I look at it, it's very logical. Yes, yes. I thought it. I thought that the keeper 2 was above. In fact, it's not. It's below. I'm coming. I'm coming. Should be able to catch up after all. I'm a 5. I need to tie this cable better. I also moved the pedals, everything. I changed everything.
You know, I was looking online just yesterday, and I was looking at the Corsair Strafe RGB Mark II, which is like an RGB keyboard with Cherry MX Reds. And I was thinking, maybe. Because PC World have it for, I think it's 120 quid, and I could get it delivered here. Because I tried it in a PC World store, and it feels great. Like I like the way the Cherry MX Reds feel and sound. You know.
Reds are the noisier one, right?
They're they're less noisy than blues, and less kind of clicky in how they feel.
Thank you for the like, Charles. Welcome to the stream.
I would say they're comparatively a bit quieter, but they're not as quiet as Cherry MX Silence, which are they're like Reds, but even quieter. So I didn't really like the keyboards that I've tried with silent switches.
Oh, okay. Well, Corsair makes good keyboards. I have an old keyboard from Corsair, the one that has only red lighting. It's pretty good, actually.
Well, the Strafe has RGB, so you can make it do all kinds of
stupid effects. It's a better version, yeah.
Not that I would want that, but the point is, if you wanted to change the color, you can, you know? I would probably just set it to blue or something. I don't like all the animations. I would just set it to like solid blue.
Oh, they're horrible. They're the first thing I disable every keyboard. Me too. I hate them.
But it'd be kind of cool because I could have it match with the lights in my PC now, you know?
True, that's very important. Doesn't the software actually match it somehow?
Yes, because you use this Corsair IQ software for the Corsair water cooling pump I've got, and it supports the keyboard as well, so it can apply the same effects to everything.
I remember using that software thinking that it had an horrible interface, like everything was incredibly complicated. It looked like
how long ago was that though?
Quite. When I bought the only red lighting keyboard. You just entered the clouds, right?
Yeah, I mean...
it's true, okay.
It's not a great interface, but it's alright. It's okay.
I wasted a lot of time because everything was a bit convoluted and took me some time to understand for keyboard lighting. That
I mean, what I quite liked with the IQ software is you can with the water cooler you can see the pump temperature, the liquid temperature, as in the water inside the pump, and also the CPU temperature, because the liquid temperature will be different than the CPU. Like the liquid will take longer to warm up than the CPU does, because it will slowly transfer heat into the water, if you see what I mean. So it's nice to be able to check that, because when you want to be worried is if the liquid temp keeps going up. Like if the liquid temp doesn't stabilize when the CPU is under load, then obviously you've got a problem. It's not cooling enough. But
so excuse me, how do you tell? Because of the lighting, it changes light when it's too warm. No, excuse me, I lost you once.
You can see in the IQ software, it'll tell you like
it will tell you that
separately. It gives you like a separate figure for it.
Why does a keyboard software do that?
Well, because Corsair obviously does RGB fans, keyboards,
so it's the
RGB strips, a bunch of stuff. So they made this IQ software for like all their stuff that has RGB functionality, I think. So basically, I guess a nice thing about having a Corsair keyboard would be that I don't need to install yet another piece of software to change the colours on it, because it would be supported by IQ. If you see what I mean? So I wouldn't need like an additional piece of software just for it.
Oh, no, yes, of course, it's not worth it if you already have the functionality.
One of the annoyances with the RGB light strips that I got was that they use a different piece of software. So to change the lights on them, I have to go into a different program, and slightly annoying. It's not terrible, but it's just a bit annoying.
I can imagine. Now, why having more software than you need, of course.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm after you, huh? Very close, getting closer by the second. Maybe you should reduce your mix to your smoking, huh?
Well, I am at like 90% throttle, so I'm trying to get to 200 miles an hour.
You're indeed moving fast. Took me a while to catch up.
I'm approaching 200 now. I'm trying to get there as soon as I can, really.
Seems like a good idea. You want me to go ahead and check if there's fighters above the objective, huh?
Yeah, that's probably a good idea, I reckon.
Huh? No? Okay. Accelerating now.
If you see fighters over the objective, just try and drag them away.
Good
Try and
idea.
like bait them away from the objective. Just like dive away and
Could be a good
take
idea.
them away at low level or something.
If we
you know?
time it right, it could work.
I mean, you'll probably die doing it, but you know.
It's
up to
like
you, really.
it's not like I'm not used to it. I'm going. I'm passing underneath you, so I'm faster.
I didn't want to say that, but you know, it's yeah. You'll die doing it, but then you'll die anyway. So
Perfect. That was very well deserved.
yeah, with the super sampling at 1.8, so 180%, I get 45 FPS all the time, basically.
I cannot see my FPS because unfortunately the
Just
Oculus
press
thing
backspace.
is not transparent now, the Oculus overlay.
Press
The
backspace
ones
and you'll
from
see
the
it.
game, okay. No, I was thinking about FPS VR. 44
I don't
at
mind.
the
I
moment.
don't mind 45 FPS because it's constant. It's like it's all the time. It's not going up and down all the time. It's
No,
more or less
it's
always
not
45.
no, but it's not showing the true FPS. It shows the game cannot get the real rating because it gets it from the what's his name, the reprojection. The reprojection makes it fixed at 45. That's not the true value. It's what the game
Well,
sees.
I'm looking at the one that FPS VR gives me,
Oh.
and the game one says about the same. It says like 42.
Then it's actually
FPS
even. No,
VR says
FPS VR
about
says
42.
the truth. It says the truth. Yes.
I think they're both the
Okay,
same, to
I'm
be honest.
above the objective. I see anti-air
I see it,
firing.
Yeah.
I think it's
Okay, I go
anti-air.
for those oil barrels.
Actually, I think it's not anti-air. You know what it looked like? It looked like a rear cannon on a plane. A rear machine gun. I don't know, huh?
Right.
I'm imagining that.
Opening my bomb bay. I'm diving on the target now. I'm going a bit fast, unfortunately. I'll drop flaps a bit. I'll drop flaps a lot, actually. I'm doing it well over 300 now. Shit.
There's a balloon.
There's
You're
a lot- there's
using
a
the
lot flying.
flaps as a dive brake, basically.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
I wonder if it will work. Ah, I see you.
Doesn't seem to be working.
I see you. They're shooting you. It's the anti-air. Ooh. Did they get you?
No, not yet.
They're shooting me as well, by the way. I'm turning. Not
Dropped
too
all my
hard.
bombs.
I'm losing frames at the moment.
Wow, that's a
Okay.
lot of damage.
It seems so. It seems so.
Should get a lot of kill messages soon. Might go back and attack the anti-air there. Yeah, there's 3 things dead.
Stupid cable is a bit too short.
I see some AA down there, so I'm going to try and use my forward-firing guns on it.
If you're doing that, I'll come with you. I'll do it as well. Why not?
It's by the edge of the blooming hangar, though. That's
Yeah, I
burning.
see them. There's plenty, actually.
Weird.
Yeah.
Okay, it's a vehicle. I think it's like an AA vehicle.
Ah, even. Here's the one I was.
It's like a truck with an AA cannon on it.
I don't think I killed it.
Did I get that one? I don't think I did.
Don't know.
Yeah, you got it. You got it.
I got
You just-
it. I
just
did.
Said the
I
kill
was sure
message.
I missed it. I was sure. Let me see if I find the other. Unfortunately, I only see them at the very last moment with this headset. Can strafe this stuff here. I don't even know what it is. Okay, I see you going at it. I think there is one in between the destroyed hangar and the fuel barrels or whatever they are. It looks like it. Now I don't see it anymore, but when I get
Well,
closer,
it's on fire.
yeah, there's this one. There's this one. I don't see the fire. I don't know if we're looking about the same thing. No, I just damaged it. Yeah, I destroyed
Okay.
it. You're going, still going at targets?
No, there's one down there. I've missed it twice, I think.
Okay, that's yours. I'll leave you to
I'm gonna
it.
take a big long run at it.
Actually, probably I should go high again because the enemy will be coming and I should be covering you, being the fighter. I'm climbing as much as I can at the moment. Okay, I see you initiating your run.
There we go.
You destroyed it?
Yeah, I saw it explode.
Wow, it didn't absolutely show up for me. Nothing. It was you were shooting at the ground for what I see.
Well, I saw an explosion, so
No, but it's the same thing when you play single player. Ground targets don't appear until you point and knows that you're playing at them. It's very annoying for VR. I don't know if you notice when you're trying to strafe something. They just don't. Strafing is very much hindered by that.
did it trigger yet? I'm not sure. I might try strafe those oil barrels a bit.
Oh, I
See if
think
anything
I'll
happens.
copy you. I'll go for the second group then, so you can strafe the first one.
Climb up
Honestly,
me.
I don't think this can be damaged by gunfire. Maybe by your cannons, not mine.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
No,
No,
mine.
not those. The little ones.
The little ones.
Yeah.
Let me see
These ones
what
down
you're
here.
attacking.
I'm firing it now.
Yeah, I'm looking at you. Ah, there are small barrels there. Look at that.
Okay, out of ammo. Let's go home.
Did you destroy it?
Don't think so.
Okay, I'll escort you back to
But
base.
let's go anyway.
No, I agree. I don't want to waste other ammo on that. I don't think we can destroy it.
I'm just going to try and gain as much speed as I can and get out of here at high speed.
Very sound plan.
I put the engines to 100% full RPM just for now, until we're away from the target zone, basically,
Okay.
for like a minute or so.
I absolutely gotta do something
Got a
about my
mixture up.
cable. It's too short and I'm constantly pulling it. I know what to do. Because I tied it with a Velcro strap, but it's wrong. Remove the Velcro strap. Okay, and this should settle it. Yes, this way the cable will follow me. So I hope, Well, it's better, yeah, indeed. It's actually, probably I should tie it to the other cable puller as well. Let me check the, okay, we're going the correct route. I can do it. I'll attach the cable to the other cable holder thing, this one, and I should be all right, I presume.
There's something in the cloud to my 11 o'clock.
Okay, checking it out to your 11 o'clock. Wow, the thing pulls. It pulls the cable.
Probably 9 o'clock now, or 10 o'clock. Maybe 8, 9 or 10 o'clock, I think.
What altitude?
In the cloud.
In the cloud, okay, fine.
So I saw like a black dot there for a second, but I'm not sure whether it's there anymore.
I'm looking to all the clouds and not yet see anything.
Well, the gunners haven't turned on, so maybe it was just something I'm imagining.
There's smoke at the objective. I think someone else is bombing it.
Yeah, Sergo run to destroy the factory facility. Opel Blitz truck. He's destroyed a bunch of stuff. Like at least 2 things. Let's have a look at my total. 1 score, 1 death, 1 building, I think, vehicles, 1 heavy weapons, that's the AA, and 9 buildings so far. So that my score will change if I get this home, obviously.
Yes, I know how it works.
Yeah, but
For the viewers, I think my score.
My score looks low now, but I'm just thinking to myself, like, it should change,
Yes.
That's all assuming we get home, of course.
I don't see any big threat. Unfortunately, I lost visual on you. Are you above the city right now, Nivelle?
No, I am just east of Nivelle.
East of
in
Nivelle.
keypad 3, 2406 keypad 3, going into keypad 6 now.
You're a bit behind. If I turn around, I should see you. Let me see.
wonder if I've got any bombs left. No.
Still no visual. It would be keep at 6 now, I presume.
2407 keypad 4.
Ah, more to the right now.
Oh, there's a target on me. Someone's attacking me.
Okay. Well, not okay. Damn it. Okay, I'm trying to come. 2407 keypad 4. You told me, I think.
Can't see the other plane.
No one's shooting yet because I would see the shots. You're very much down, right? You were
Yeah,
pretty
I'm
low.
turning left and right to make it hard for him.
Okay, I see both of you. I'm coming. Accelerating as fast as I can. I think he's on your 6. Watch out.
Yeah, he is, yeah.
Make it hard for him. I might come in time.
I'm doing that.
I see. You're maneuvering very hard. He's climbing now. Of course, he's going for the boom and zoom. Hey, hello, I see a comment. Excuse me, I'll respond to you in a minute. Let me try to save my friend.
No, I'm going to go down.
I saw the hits.
No, maybe not. Maybe not. I'm holding it so far.
Disappear.
He's still on me.
Okay, I see it. I cannot follow things as well as with the index, but I can't follow them still. I'm going as fast as I can. I'm trying to catch up. Emergency mode now.
He's climbing up to reset.
I'm actually starting to shoot him. That might make him turn. Now I'm turning after him. Pushing the engine a lot.
He's firing again. My gunners are firing.
Okay, I'm firing too. He's in between us two. He's not in a good position at the moment.
Yeah, the
then
pilot
again,
just died.
unfortunately, neither are you, damn it.
The pilot just died.
Okay, I think I'll get him, but I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I couldn't in time.
See you firing at him?
Yeah.
It's a 190.
Yes, it's a 190. I think he's going down.
Looks like he's having trouble now.
Yes, it's going down. It's marking up. Well, I keep shooting him until I'm sure, because stranger things have happened.
I'm watching from the ground.
That's pretty cool.
He's still in control at the moment.
Yeah, strangely, because he certainly is heavily damaged.
He probably has engine damage or something.
No, he's not getting back to base, but I'm still shooting him. I want to make sure. I'm afraid I might damage the engine, because even damaged as he is, he's still faster than me, if you can believe it. Damn it, if he's faster than me. He's getting away. Well, I now discovered that a Spitfire absolutely cannot chase a 190. Absolutely. Not even with a damaged engine. And well, I'll chase him. What can I do? Well, realistically, the pilot wouldn't at this point. I don't see him anymore. Has he gone down? I think he's gone down.
West, I imagine.
I think he's gone down because I see him no more. Disappear.
Maybe.
I think so. Not sure. Well, I'm returning. I don't see him.
Do you know what his name was? I suppose you would. I don't see anything saying about
He's not dead, is he?
him being killed.
I don't know.
I don't see anything saying that you killed him. So unless he crashed and you didn't get the
No,
kill.
but in any way,
Very
I
weird.
wasn't getting him. I wasn't getting him. It's useless. I either did enough damage already. Hi, Miguel. Yeah, this is certainly a game that is worth buying. If you invest the time into it for understanding its complexity, it's one of the best things you can play in VR. By far wide margin, it is the most immersive one that you can find in the entire VR space, I would say. I would even right to say that. But it's hard, so prepare to learn it. No, I didn't get the kill. Well, the Spitfire cannot chase the 190, now I know it.
He might just quit the server or something.
I think he... I think you're right. I think you're right, because he disappeared out of thin air. Even if he was going faster, I should have seen him already. That's the reason. I should still see him, but I no longer saw him, suddenly. It might be like you said.
So on the Wings of Liberty stat server, he'll get a disco, as in disconnect.
Too bad I won't know his name to get
Yeah,
satisfaction out of that.
if you could get his name, you could report him on the server and say like, I shot him up and he disconnected. You know.
I think this is what he did. I
as it
think
is.
this is what he did. I'm almost sure, actually. I think you're right, because he disappeared. I was doubting my capacity of spotting with the Oculus, but at the same time, I think that's what happened.
Difficult to know, isn't it? Either that or he's still going. It might still be flying.
That's possible. Unfortunately, I never knew his name.
It doesn't seem likely, given what was happening. It seemed like he probably wouldn't have been able to continue flying for much longer.
No, in fact, if his damage is not retarded, because he was very, very much damaged, he's not retarded.
He might be trying really hard to stay in the air right now. You see,
I could still get it. Yeah, maybe, but it's strange.
He might be like really struggling with the plane.
He just
going in a random direction or something.
He just disappeared out of thin air. So either he crashed or he went away.
Right.
Like
So I'm in a Spitfire at Mel's Brook right now.
Honestly, I think I might go for the American plane. I might get the Jag. I don't know. I'll think about it. It's a bit unwieldy as a plane, but it's fun to use.
I don't have all the control set up, so I can't really do that.
No, I flew it. It's not perfect because you really will need the thing that you have, the one with the throttle, but still, it's playable like this. I might even devise some better controls for it while I'm at it. I could use the wheel, actually, the wheel for driving gains. I could even use the other pedals, because you know I have the other pedals connected, they're underneath the chair. I could bring the pedals to the left and use the pedals for the turbo. No, but then again, you would like to keep constant pressure on them. It's not practical.
It's like we ran out of Spitfires because everyone's taking them probably.
To fly something different. They won't be flying the Jag. The Jag, they won't be flying it because it's hard. It's hard to fly in every way. It's harder in terms of controls, and it's harder to fly correctly too because it's very.
I guess I could fly the P40, but it's not particularly competitive. You know?
No, I don't think, not at this stage. I love this game. If you like flying World War II, yeah, Justin, we love it too. Do you like War Thunder? I also like War Thunder. My friend doesn't. I guess it's subjective. You know that streamer that contacted us this morning, no, and told me, I want to play with you. He actually plays a SnowRunner. Yeah. We could play SnowRunner with him, in theory.
Right.
If he plays at these times. Maybe I'll look if he's streaming when we play and try to contact him. Yeah, just see a bomb go off close to Brussels.
Possibly, I don't know.
But who would be bombing there at the city's outskirts? I even see the craters, yes. It's not an objective, it's nothing. I'm almost at the airport now. I think I'll go bombing now. I'm a bit jealous of your big sortie, I want to do the same.
Didn't really work out, mate.
Well, you still got 20 points. But you won the ones on the stat server. 75% in the Steam store. They're discounting it again? Well, I would say it's an excellent time to get into it, man.
What, this?
Yes, they just told me in chat. Charles told me. Well, if you don't have it, Charles, I would get it, honestly, at that price. It would be like, what, less than 10 euros, I guess. How much can it cost? A 75% discount. The base game is very inexpensive at the moment. In any case, to play on these multiplayer servers, most of the time, the base game is enough. Enemy vehicles destroyed.
That's the objective, the enemy vehicle's objective.
Yes. Hey, thank you for the like, Ahmed. If I see your name correctly. Excuse me, the overlay is fairly low resolution in the Oculus. I'm not sure I got your name correct.
Is that Superfly the No, he's not the one. Like that was team chat. So he's not talking about you.
Huh? What's he saying?
Superfly said you probably should have got that kill, but I was thinking was he the 190, but he's on our team, so it can't be him.
No, it could have been though. You're right. It could have been him.
No, it couldn't have, because he wouldn't have been able to change teams that quickly.
No, it could have been if he was in the enemy team. Yeah, that's what I meant.
Well, since it's
Okay.
blue, he's on our team, so it's not him.
Tell you what, I'll keep using a fighter, yeah. Actually, if I take the Jag can be a very good ground attack plane too. It carries a hefty quantity of bonds. I could do like we do with the 110. 20 points in the end. I got vehicles and heavy weapon. Forced landing. Why? Why forced landing? I landed on the airfield perfectly.
Did you break something?
No.
Did you land outside the airfield?
Right on the landing strip. I don't know. Maybe I spun a bit at the end, but it's not like I damaged anything on the wing.
I think maybe you damaged something when you span. I don't know.
Possibly, but what the hell? This
Well,
game.
the game
This
thinks you
game
did, I guess, so.
he hates me. This game hates me.
Whatever.
I'm always unlucky. Okay.
Well, you can argue with it if you want, but the game is going to do what it wants to. Basically.
Yes. Of course, the Jag cannot carry all the weaponry that it should be able to carry, because this is fucking Wings of Liberty and they're always restricted. It's a shame. This thing with the ground attack loadout is very fun to use. Okay, I guess a Jag it is, but I want it silver. Oh, this is Zagrosect here. Look at it. Look at what I'm flying, Zagrosect. Are you on my Twitch? Come, you will see the beauty of this plane that I'm using today. This is the one I like the most in aesthetics terms. I mean, not the easiest one to fly, but it's a fucking cool plane. Here we go, starting its mighty
Hey, at least you don't have the pedal.
I don't have the pedal? I do have the pedal. Yeah, you're
No. You don't have to. Never mind, you missed
two pedal, like two...
As in pedal it like a bike or whatever.
Ah, yeah. No. It does have an engine, so I don't have to pedal. Okay, now I get it. Excuse me, it's me. You must not understand, I'm not a native speaker. Sometimes I fail like that. Okay, let's engage this beast. What's this? The sound of the bike pedaling away?
Oh, that's just the joke going right over your head.
Ah, okay. I guess. There's a guy to my right with a Russian plane with a red heart on its nose. It's got a red heart on it. P2 taking off. What's up? Ah no, the canopy was already caught. Takes its time to start, huh?
The sky, my ceiling. Unfortunately, my light isn't. It's sitting on the... all over the place at the mine.
Ah yeah, you were telling me that you have some problem with your light. What happened?
Yes, my ceiling light. It exploded.
That's not very good. Mamma mia! Let me say it.
The ballast went out. So I ordered me some LED replacement bulbs. They don't use a ballast, so I just tie them right in rather than replace the ballast again.
Sounds like a good solution.
I've been watching the power coming into this house for a long time. This circuit's a little overloaded and it keeps dimming.
Okay, let me check that all the lights. Okay, they're off. Okay, since you didn't ask, I will tell you, I am flying the P-47 American plane today. The one I prefer in terms of looks, because it looks so freaking cool, all silver color, with a huge engine, heavy fighter. That doesn't turn very well, but it accelerates like crazy, especially in a dive. Where are you, James? I might come your way with my jog.
He's spawning now.
Dive.
You know how they call this plane? They call it the bathtub of the skies, because it looks a bit like a silver colored bathtub. And it's also shaped like one, if you can believe it. I think I'm a bit too ambitious with my climb, yeah?
I don't know. As a pilot, I don't think I could deal with a dive bomber.
It's not an easy endeavor to approach. I mean, you gotta really... Certainly, if you have even the slightest feeling of vertigo in yourself, it's the worst thing you could do. Imagine how you feel during that...
I mean, imagine. First you gotta get high enough to go into a straight dive right at your target. And then you gotta aim the whole plane at the target, let the missile... No, let the... Not, it's not a missile. Let the bomb go, and then pull away.
Yes, that's the idea of dive bombing.
That's scary as fuck.
Isn't it? Isn't it? Chance, where are you? I don't know where to head to rejoin with you.
On the ground right now.
Ah, mass block.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm very slowly climbing because this thing weighs like a bomber, basically. It's so damn heavy.
I decided to quit and rejoin because I managed to kill the engine in LA5 because I don't know how to. Apparently, I don't know the engine management in LA5, and I couldn't be asked to wait to crash land and then wait to respawn and then respawn. So I just exited the server and rejoined because frankly I can't be asked to waiting to crash and then starting again with 0 points for another 5 minutes of effort.
Yeah, the weird thing about the lights is I was trying to just, maybe get a full replacement panel, like one of the flat LED things.
Uh-huh.
And considering the manufacturing of those is actually easier than the bulbs and what have you.
But?
Is
a but. I sense a but.
They charge for them is ridiculous.
They're very pricey.
Yeah, they start at like about $200.
Wow. For a light fixture, that seems a bit steep.
Okay, I'm up. As much as I love talking about light fixtures.
Okay. I'm west of the Mersburg. I'll come back to get you.
West?
Yeah.
Why are you going over there?
West of Mersburg, towards the enemy front. Yeah.
Where are you going to?
Nothing in particular. I was heading towards enemy territory to scout combat patrol, let's call it.
Yeah, I really wish I could get the other stream up in another window. That is, if you are streaming.
I'm streaming, yeah, on Twitch, on Twitch. Ah, no, you mean Easer stream, excuse me. No, I didn't get what you meant. No, it's not.
No, I haven't bothered to figure out streaming yet. I guess I will eventually. Never really done it. Don't know how it works.
Let's try to find one another. Where are you in relation to Mersburg?
I'm heading west.
Okay, I'm heading back east.
I'm just kind of like northeast of Every or Evere or whatever it's called.
Uh-huh. Can you turn on your lights? Maybe that would make everything easier, I guess.
Yeah, but I don't really want to do that for too long because you know how I got shot down by someone we didn't think would be in friendly territory.
Okay, you're cool, I guess.
So there are Germans around.
No, there are.
I've
heard about it.
I see you on your low 3 o'clock.
Yeah, you are. Yes, I think.
P39.
Ah, the P39. Well, that's not a P39 I'm looking at. No, that's not you.
Are you sure? Because I'm looking at you. You're in a P47, right?
Yes. I'm probably the only one because no one.
You're diving?
No, I'm climbing. I'm smoking black.
Climbing now. Yeah, I see you.
Okay then.
If you want, I'll come over to you and I'll prove it's me.
No, the one I'm looking at is a P2. It's not you, I'm sure of it. But if you see me, it's okay. I'll just keep climbing and you can follow me. Well, actually...
Where's this PE2 then? Because I don't see a PE2.
It is to my 4 o'clock low. Now it's almost underneath me. But actually, maybe that's not the P2. That is you. Okay. I no longer see the P2, but I see you, so it's good.
It's time to do some aerobatics.
Yeah,
Line formation, overlapping wings.
Okay. He called it.
I'm climbing up to you now. I'm on your 6.
Yes, I know. I was trying to turn to you, actually. The base is under attack.
I end up slowing down.
Shall we try to go and protect the base? Since
yes, do it.
Okay. I think I see the German already. Is he diving for the... Yeah, it's diving for the runway, I think. Let's get this German. I show you how fast the Jag can do once he really accelerates. Except that I gotta let go of the stick to actually increase the turbocharger. That's not very convenient. I should rebind my controls.
I see the AA flying, I see puffs of smoke.
Me too.
I can't see the plane.
I do. It's to the right of the... Yeah.
It's way higher.
I'm putting the turbocharger to the max.
I got him. I think it's a 109.
He's being fired out by both types of anti-air.
He's diving now. He's diving through the cloud. He's going to come out the bottom of the cloud in a minute.
Yes, I can see him through the cloud, actually. Is that you? that are going
No, he's not
underneath.
landing on me. I'm to his south.
Okay. I still have visual on him. He's right in front of me.
He must
Here
he must
you
have leveled
are.
out. He
Here
must have
you
leveled
are.
out because he didn't come out of the bottom of the cloud.
No, he did, but then he timed again. He's in front of me. I see a river to the bottom. I don't know. I can't really tell you where I'm heading. Here he is. Here he is. Trying to
Might be
turn.
almost 6.
It's not what this plane does better, turning. But I still try, of course.
Yeah, he's firing at me.
Ah, that's you. Oh, damn it. Oh, thank you for the like. I'll look at your name in a
No,
sec.
that's 190. Firing at me. That's a 190.
Ah, I lost it. Ah, here he is.
Okay, I'll fire him. He's over there.
Okay, then I see you, I think. You're chasing him. You're eating the
I've lost
carpet.
track of him now.
I did the same, unfortunately. I'm right above you. But he disappeared. Can I tell you what it seemed like to me?
He's on my 6, so he's shot me down.
Oh,
Great,
that's
brilliant.
you. Okay, then I saw him. I'm diving for him now. He shot you down, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'll try to punish him. I'll try to avenge you. I will have only one pass with this plane. The cool thing about the Jag is the quantity of weaponry that it has on board, and as you can see, I just fired on a friendly. This is wonderful. I just damaged a friendly. Damn. That's annoying. Well, I also
What
was
are we even
hit.
defending? What are we even defending there? Because there's like no objective just west of Melsbrug.
I think they were at the base and then drifted. Unfortunately, I attacked a friendly. He was a Jag like me, I didn't recognize it, and now I have the German on my tail, so it's even worse than it could be. Let me see the situation. He's no longer chasing me. I tell you what, we're so close to the base, I'm not in such an hurry to land. Even if I have a fuel leak, I'll turn after him. Might even work.
Something attacking the airfield here, I think. The sirens are going off, certainly.
I'll have to check if I need to apologize to that guy later. That's not a very good way to present yourself, shooting on your friend. Let me double check that it's actually... That looks German to me. Yes, that's German.
There's definitely a 190 in the area where you were, because it shot me down.
It's that, I think. Almost sure of it.
I don't really know how he got on my 6, but I lost track of him, so... That's a
190, isn't it?
That's a 109, the airfield attacking of an A-20. Shit.
Okay, now I see the anti-air firing at him, I'm sure it's the enemy. I'm pushing the engine as much as I can. Unfortunately, he's much farther than me. Let me close the shutters as well to reduce drag. Mixture 100%. This is the maximum way, the maximum amount of power that this engine can output, which is quite a bit. In fact, I'm faster than a 190 in a straight line, and of course that might be a problem. Here he is. I cannot follow things as well with this headset, unfortunately. I saw him, but I don't see him anymore. Now I'm doubting myself. Did he go the other way instead? Well, I guess I'll land at this point.
Wow!
What?
First time someone's ever came in.
Oh, yes, the dogfight.
Hi, hello there, S. Clark. How you doing today?
Someone joined Discord, eh?
Yeah.
Ah, I can't see the overlay.
S. Clark.
Okay. I think I see the enemy. That's a fire, I think. Who's climbing, and I presume the one descending must be the enemy, because they were certainly in combat. Looks German enough. That's a 190. Yes, that's a 190. Letting turn again, so I make sure. I wish I could say I'm sure. Hey, thank you for the like. Here he goes at him again. Fortunately, they're going away from me. I think he shot him down.
Someone else shot him down.
Right. That's the
No,
Spitfire. Yeah, he got it. He got it. Okay, then I guess I land because I'm damaged anyway, so it's a better idea. Let me see the likes. Carrington and Joris, thank you for liking the stream. Excuse me, guys, I was in combat and couldn't look at your nets.
Ah, there he is. Hello, Escort. Welcome to the club.
Hi, Joris. Nice, flying over Belgium. Is this standard in IL-2 or is that optional? I think this is a map that's part of the Bodenplatte expansion, isn't it, James?
Well, the Bodenplatte expansion is one big map.
It's got more than one map?
No, it's one big map.
So it's not this, you're telling me?
But when they do missions, they usually restrict it to part of the map. If you see what I mean?
Ah, okay.
So it'll be like a 50 kilometer part of the Bodenplatte. Bodenplatte map. Yeah.
But this is a Bodenplatte map. It cannot be the standard game.
It is. It is.
So it means today you cannot join this server unless you have the Bodenplatte expansion, or can you?
Because Operation Bodenplatte took place in Belgium, and we're seeing,
yes, it makes sense.
We're seeing place names from Belgium, like Brussels,
Right in Belgium, yeah. Okay, where is this runway? I think I'm starting to lose power. After all, I've been damaged for a while. Did I get any points out of this? Maybe an assist, I don't know. What's that team? Will be a friend. The base is no longer flashing. I'm losing more and more power, unfortunately. I think I should put the engine in combat mode and also lower the gear in advance because I'm very much.
You get damaged?
Yeah, I got damaged by that guy. Luckily, this plane is quite resistant. Actually, it's another one of his strong assets. Engine endurance, resistance, and the power, the firepower. These are the strong assets of the.
To be honest, that's odd because a lot of people say, like on the Facebook groups and so on, that the P-47 is less durable in this game than it should be. So I don't know, really.
I would say it's more durable than War Thunder, but I'm not 100% sure. I came down very hard, and
I mean, I know that in real life.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
Right. I know that in real life the P-47 was kind of renowned for taking a lot of damage, but I don't really know how tough it is in the game because, it can be anything they make it, really.
One thing you can do with this plane in this game is push the engine. I'm alive, yes, I landed. It should count for a successful landing even, but 0 points because I didn't get the kill. To tell you the truth, I think I'll go LA5 FN. It's a plane I very much enjoy to fly.
I think you can only get the normal LA5.
The FN,
I couldn't take an FN.
It's available now.
Okay.
Quality is now available. Should I take the special guns ammo loud? Do you reckon?
I don't really know much about it. Do what you want.
Let me see. Armor piercing or high explosive
Besides,
rounds.
You'll do what you want anyway, so don't listen to me. You wouldn't anyway.
And if I'm asking, I would.
You'll just be like, oh, I'll just do whatever anyway. So
Really?
Fuck it. Do what you want.
Ah, what a strange remark. Okay, I won't ask anymore then. Starting the engine. Okay, rolling from Mesbrook. And, Do you want to tell me where you are?
I am just north of Brussels, Grunberg, I think it is.
Okay, coming your way.
Hoping to head towards the German objectives further east. But I'll probably get shot down before I get there, so whatever.
I mean, you sound like when I play a game. Come on. You better than that. See, it sounds like when I play a game. I'll be dead before I get there.
What's this guy?
Found something?
It's an A20.
Okay, accelerating toward Greenbergen. Will take a while for me to reach you. What are you flying now?
P-39.
Okay. Let's see what is happening at the moment with the objectives. Well, nothing it seems. The map is unchanged. And how many people play without that tracker? Ask that guy. I don't think this game is really playable without some form of tracking myself.
Oh, it's playable, it's just a lot harder.
It's harder, yes.
Especially against people who do have some kind of head tracking or VR or whatever. Like it's, you're at a
I
disadvantage.
tried it once. I tried it once when I started having problem with the index, but really I didn't enjoy any degree of success. I see several contacts looking, let me see, wait a second, I gotta point my pen at that direction because that looks like a big fight. Trying to find them again. Here they are. Oh, you see, I can spot with the Oculus. It's less ideal, but it works. Okay, they are in the direction, it's our stronghold, red stronghold objective. There are planes there. And I think they're fighting. I'm now at Greenbergen and heading northwest to the stronghold, where I spotted these guys that I no longer can see in front of me. But they will be
Big
there.
fight, yeah.
You see it? Then you're
I
coming
see
this
firing,
way.
yeah. I see a couple of planes, but not sure what they are yet. Okay, something just hit the ground.
Oh, you're there already then?
Yep.
Okay. This is weird. I'm now looking at the stream and when I zoom, it shows the image of center. I guess because the Oculus actually only projects on its mirror one of the two eyes view, probably. It must be that. It's different from the index, it was centered there, I'm sure of it. Okay, now we're coming close to these contacts. This looks German. I think I'm tracking a German above the stronghold. It's possible. How long do you think the LA5FM can stay in boosted mode?
My net is cutting up on me, so I gotta go.
Ah, okay. See you next. Thank you for coming, Zaga. Thank you for saying hello.
Hey, no problem. I like being here. I normally like to get more commentary. I just can't follow what's going on, and everything keeps skipping around on me.
Okay. Well, that's annoying. Like the stream is working badly. You mean?
It's not you. It's
No,
not your connection. It's just our internet has been iffy ever since somebody hit a light pole outside.
Oh.
So we're waiting for them to come replace stuff. And until then, I keep getting sections of nothingness.
That's not what you...
Did they hit like a telephone wire as well or something?
They GTA 5 the light pole.
Well, I'm wondering whether that damaged your telephone cable or something, you know, or whatever provides your internet connection.
Yeah, we do coaxial. It's cable, but yeah, it took that down.
So it damaged the cable connection.
Yeah, it actually damaged the node coming into the street.
Shit.
At the bottom.
That's very bad luck.
Yep. Okay, there's a fire on the ground at the objective.
Yes. I'm joining up combat. There's 2 guys in combat. I thought he was dying for me, luckily he went for the other guy. And then turning after the both of them. You kill him?
No, Zagosect.
Zagosect. Okay. Well, he said he was in.
Yeah, I think he was like breaking up when he tried to say goodbye or something. I don't know.
Damn, he got me. I think he got me. Yeah. No, not yet, but I'm flying very badly. Yes, I'm going down. Yes, I missed shot down above.
Okay, so is that a German?
There's a German, yeah, he shot me down. 190. I was at his tail for a moment, but then I think I'll take off from Derne. It's closer to the stronghold. Wait a second. Why doesn't it let me click on Derne? I know what's happening. No, I always suspect the wrong thing. I just have to finish the spectate. Okay, Derne. How annoying. I think I'll pick the LA5 FN.
That's a Russian plane.
There's a Focke-Wulf 190. They might have shot it down already. I don't know, honestly.
It's on my 6. I think.
Both of our airfields are under attack currently. Need a lot of Germans connect or anything, because it's kind of strange to see.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah. You know what's the problem? That's our problem. We are 31 versus 47. Right. That's not ideal. They all connected now, basically.
Right. Whatever. So I saw something on my 6 while I was chasing a Russian, which turned out to be Russian rather than German, and then crashed. As in, went into the ground inadvertently. Where are you right now?
Taking off from the Urne because it's closer to the stronghold objective. I want to go there with LA5 FN. There were only a couple left.
Just wait a second.
Okay, if you want an FN, you can get one. No, there isn't many left.
So whatever.
Okay.
I'm gonna take a P-39 again. There's something at this airfield. Attacking it.
You're right.
It's a Russian plane overhead.
Well, that's me. I presume.
Don't know, could be you.
At the moment, I am above the airfield, but I don't see anything. Even though it is flashing, yeah? So that
it'll be higher up.
You're right. The Stronghold is still under attack, huh? Ah, did I just see something in the clouds? Maybe, possibly. No, it's just the blackness of the clouds themselves. You in there yet? Huh?
I'm in the air, yes.
Okay, I think
There's something up there.
I think I miss you taking off. Where are you in relation to the airfield?
Directly overhead. I think you're above me, to be honest.
Probably you're seeing me.
Maybe someone
If you see something right above it, it's me, I think. Okay, the anti-air is firing. Okay, I see the anti-air firing and I see the enemy. He's on my tail. Of course, he could come from any direction. He came from the direction of my tail. That's so
Yeah, he was waiting for you to be going the right way, so he could dive on you.
It's possible, it's possible.
He was
but
above,
I can
waiting to dive on you.
I can clearly tell where he is thanks to the anti-air. Both types of anti-air shooting in now. It's very easy to follow. He's inside the clouds.
You can't see him in the clouds.
No, but I can see the anti-air, yeah. Yeah, the anti-air is easy to see, and now I see him as well.
The AA is usually a bit behind, I think.
Yes. I have eyes on him. I think I'm
okay.
faster. I think I'm catching up. Someone else is shooting him.
Probably the AA, I think.
No, there's a plane. I saw it.
Okay.
Going for the guy. The guy is much closer than me. Probably will get the kill before I can get there. Oh, you never know.
Oh yeah, I see.
You see the combat,
air.
yeah. Now he's diving steeply with the other guy in tow. I'm shooting a bit too.
He's still in control. He's still.
Yes, I think
He's
the
maintaining
same.
control of his point right now.
I think the same. He's not going down yet.
Watch out for the barrels balloons.
Ah, yes, you can get snapped by that. He's smoking, but not going
we are
down.
quite close to one, so be careful of it.
No, I know.
Okay, I'm on 6 now.
Me too. I think there's at least 3 or 4 of us. There's 3 planes on the 6 at the moment, yeah. Whoever gets to it first.
I feel like I should have hit him there, but I didn't.
I felt it
I'm
as
not
well.
sure, to be honest.
Now, speaking about myself, I also missed him, whereas I should have hit him.
I definitely hit him there.
Yes. I think we both did. I'm not sure he's not still flying. He might still be flying.
He's still flying.
Hey, thank you for the like. This is a cool chase, isn't it? Yeah, let's try to get this guy already. He's actually flying. Okay, come down, I think, at this point.
Shit! I nearly crashed. Jesus Christ! Oh, you got the kill.
Ah, I got it. Okay, I guess I landed. Since it's my only kill in like 3 or 4 days. What the fuck? Finally, I got one.
Hey, look at this city though. There's a really cool like skyscraper and stuff. There's like a massive clock tower on a church here.
No, the city models of this game are incredible. Are fucking incredible.
Well, most of them are not. But the Bodenplatte map, they made significantly more detailed cities for this one.
Yeah, the Bodenplatte ones. The Bodenplatte ones are off the chart. They're completely unlike anything in any other flying game. Really.
This church is like really detailed. I'm flying past it. It's got like loads of details on the crenellations, I think they're called.
The crenellations, yeah, it would be that, I guess.
Decorated bits on the church, you know.
No, maybe crenellations makes me think more of the protective shape above a castle, no? The one that goes up and down, Isn't that the crenellation? No?
Well, whatever, but it's a very fancy castle.
It could be both things, eh? There were churches that were originally castles and vice versa.
Okay, so
I don't know about Belgian architecture really. I'm landing, I want the points, and then I take off the same plane. If you want to start toward the objective, I think the Stronghold is still under attack, but I will be a bit later.
I'll go to the tank column, I think.
Okay, broke the propeller. That's par for the course for me.
Nice.
Yeah, I know.
I'll say goodbye to 50% of your points then.
Really? For breaking the propeller only?
Yep.
Oh. That's harsh.
It's because he got damaged by anything, including the ground.
And stop.
It's harsh, but imagine you were in the real VVS and you damaged your plane on landing. What would your commissar have said about that? Well, you may have been sent off to the gulag for
what's his name, for a propeller.
Yeah, for recklessly damaging Soviet property.
Successful landing. 2 plus 2.5 multiplied by 2.5, 10 points, 1 plane.
I mean, shit, they were sending people to the gulag for not being communist enough.
They would certainly send them for a propeller. But I got 2.5. Would I got like 3.0 if I didn't break the propeller?
Thing is, what you got to bear in mind is Stalin was actively trying to find reasons to get people killed because he wanted to get rid of anyone who vaguely opposed him. So, yeah, people were being sent to the gulag for minor things,
Well, but a pilot is not a political figure.
No, they're supposed to be staunchly communist. If you're not communist, that's political.
Breaking a propeller by mistake is not a political statement, I guess.
Yeah, it is. If you were a real patriot, if you were a real patriot, you wouldn't break this.
You're not wrong, yeah? You're not wrong. I can see the reason.
That's what they would say. They would be like, well, you must...
Honestly, though, I must say, I often break the propeller. You always say successful landing. Are you sure they're backing points for me? For that? I don't think so.
Sounds like a fascist to me.
Okay. Rolling.
I got stuck in the zoomed in view. I'm nearly at the tank column.
Coming your way. LA5 FM, taking off again.
I think I've told you before about the accounts I read of what the VVS was like at the start of the war. When they first started, obviously they all had I-16s and...
Excuse me, you're speaking about the Russian Air Forces are named that.
The VVS,
The VVS, yes. Wasn't sure.
They had mostly I-16s, and when the war started, no one really told them that Operation Barbarossa had started, least of all the Germans, because it was a surprise attack. Kind of ruins the idea of a surprise if you tell the enemy, But
yes.
But when it happened, units on the front line with I-16s, I read an account from a pilot, and he said that they hadn't eaten for a week because no one sent them food, and no one told them that the Germans were attacking. So they saw planes flying overhead, and they hid their planes in the wood. And then on the second day, they decided to get them out and actually try and fight back. This guy said he didn't have any ammunition, and his leader took off, and he didn't have a radio. So they couldn't communicate. They flew around in circles for a while. When he got back, his commissar said, that he was going to be court-martialed for taking off without orders.
I think you told me this story already. I seem to remember it. It's possible.
And then eventually they decided that actually it was a good thing to get off the ground and try and fight the fascists. And then he was
in theory, yes.
nominated for Hero of the Soviet Union after the Communist Party figured out what
it was either everything or nothing. No,
whether it was good or bad to fight back. It's like. The thing is, everyone in the Communist Party would have been afraid to step out of line and not do what Stalin would have wanted. That they weren't sure whether Stalin wanted them to not provoke Germany or to attack preemptively. And because if they attacked preemptively and started a war that Germany wasn't going to start, then obviously that would have been bad. So no one was really sure what they were supposed to do at the beginning, at least in the Russian army and air force.
I think the base is under attack again. Yeah, no, you told me. It's interesting, actually. It's a point of view about the implication of that kind of operation that I wouldn't have thought about.
It's like it is in China right now as well, because no one really wants to do anything that pisses off the Communist Party hierarchy. So no one really takes the initiative. See what I mean? No one tries to do things on their own without orders from higher up. You see what I mean?
Not sure. You're speaking about other political parties.
I'm speaking about the communists in China right now.
The communists in general, you mean communist society doesn't move forward?
They're definitely like this in China. This is what happened with the coronavirus outbreak, and this is what happened in Russia when Barbarossa launched. Is that local officials were afraid to start doing anything without authorization from higher up, so they waited for a long time, and meanwhile Germany just invaded. And the same thing happened with the coronavirus outbreak. they informed local government. Local government were like, oh well, if we do anything, then it'll be considered our fault. So we'll wait for authorization from higher up, and they'll tell us what we should do about this virus. And it took like a week before anyone took responsibility, because everyone was afraid in China, because if they reported the coronavirus, then they would be blamed for it, if you see what I mean. So no one wanted to be the first to report it. Do you see what I mean?
Yes, I don't understand where it comes from. Like, is it your idea or you actually read about it?
No, this has come from reports from doctors in China.
Ah, reports from doctors.
I mean,
so
there was
no, because there is no official news on that. No, it's not like anything that happens in China gets out of China normally.
What I'm talking about has been verified. I mean, there was this doctor, I think it was Martin Xiang. He was the first guy to diagnose coronavirus in China, and
he said this. They were not doing enough.
I
mean, it makes sense. I guess it could be. Yes, it sounds very.
This guy told his friends, and he was afraid to tell the Communist Party because he knew that he would probably get told to keep it quiet. So he told his friends, and one of his friends told someone in the Communist Party, and it got onto Facebook or something. And then the Communist police turned up at his door saying, "We hear you've been saying unpatriotic things and talking about some virus, And they
what virus? There is no virus.
Yeah, they told him to shut up. They told him that if he kept spreading unpatriotic rumors, then he might have legal problems. And then he mysteriously disappeared, and now he's dead.
Oh, that's terrible. No, I didn't hear about this. This is terrible.
Look him up. Look, Martin Xiang, I think his name is. But if you look up
it's easy to find. I can Google the story.
Look up first coronavirus doctor China, and you'll find the whole story.
Yes.
And it looks like the Communist Party, as the first person they could blame, they basically killed him because they could say, "Oh, it's his fault,"
It's one way to interpret the entire
and none of the local government officials. And this kind of thing has been verified in interviews with people in local government in China who've spoken unofficially. But basically, whenever something happens, if you as a local government official stick your neck out and say, "I think it's this, and I'm going to do this about it," then someone up the chain in the Communist Party will say, "Well, that's not the Communist Party line, so it's your fault." So you disappear and you turn up dead 2 months later. So in local government in China, and it's the same in communist Russia in the 40s. No one wants to be the first person to speak out about an issue because you'll get blamed. You see what I mean?
I see the parallel that you're making. It's certainly relevant to the Second World War. Yeah, about China, I tend to remain neutral. I honestly don't know enough about China myself. It's not so easy to get actual information. I see a lot of misinformation about China and the Far East in general. There is some political interest in it. Then again, what you're saying is one possible view about the matter. Myself, I haven't yet decided. It's not like I can do anything about it, unfortunately, but I think there is some degree of uncertainty. There is an interest in believing that. There are people that have interest in you not believing it, but also people that have interest in you believing it. And it's difficult to tell it apart.
This is not something that's come from an agenda. This is what's come from eyewitness accounts and interviews with people in the communist parties.
Yes.
This is not someone trying to push their own agenda. This is just what's there.
Well, I know. It could be, it could be not. I mean, conspiracy theories aren't always unfounded. Most of them are, of course, but not every single one of them. It's no, I don't know. It's possible. I mean, to be honest, I would say to you, I can agree with you in principle. It's true, possibly.
To be honest, what it looks like, the ironic thing, what it looks like, and most of this is not 100% verified, but what it looks like is, what we can see of the Chinese Communist Party is that communism says that everyone's equal and everyone is the same status, and no one's no one is above anyone else.
Are we really debating communism today? Okay, I guess if you feel like it. I'm in a Russian plane. I haven't had my daily vodka, but let's try. I might take let me take the side of Russians. Yes, communism is good.
That's what they say, right? That's what they say. In the Communist Party, everyone's equal, but what appears to be happening...
It's an utopia, of course. It's not...
Certainly what happened in Soviet Russia and what's happening in China, as far as we can tell, is that everyone's not equal. There's very much a political elite class.
There always will be, of course. This the fundamental paradox of communism. Communism as an ideology can work. Communism as a political system has been repeatedly proven to be unfeasible for various reasons. The main of it being that you still need a bureaucratic structure, and the bureaucratic structure will be privileged. It's unavoidable. It's human nature, really. So, yes, I would agree with you on saying that for sure communism as a political system is inherently flawed. But then again, I think modern China isn't really communist. It's something in between. I mean,
from
it's
what I can
supposed
gather,
to
like
be.
in China, the like for instance, local government, because China's quite large, so local government in the regions is quite powerful. Local officials have a lot of power.
It's always been like that in China.
Local officials are like quite corrupt. For instance, there was a big flood, and like a lot of the flood defences just collapsed.
That's an enormous problem of communism in general. Yeah,
it turns out that what happened
officer.
before these floods is that the local government people had given the contracts for building flood defences to their cousins and their relatives, and what they'd done is pocketed 80% of the money and then spent like 20% of it on shit flood defences that didn't actually work, with like substandard concrete, and basically they just took most of the money and kept it. And that kind of thing, from what I can gather, is happening all the time in China. Like just
not only there, unfortunately, not only in China. It's not just a Chinese thing. I can tell you for sure that it isn't.
But I think that local government in China is more corrupt than other countries, or certainly more corrupt than most countries, to be honest.
It's possible, but harder to know for sure. This is the point, in my opinion.
Yeah, we don't get a lot of definite information about what's going on in China, but what we can see appears to point at massive corruption, massive inequality, and massive problems with the system. The only reason that they haven't had a revolution and gone to another system like democracy and capitalism is that right now their economy is expanding. When their economy is no longer expanding, which is starting to happen now, then the problems with the system will start to become apparent, I think.
And then what will happen? They will become communist again. No?
I think there will be a revolution, and they will go capitalist, but maybe not for like another 50
capitalistic revolution. This is what you're pointing out.
Yeah, because to be honest, I've met people who came from China and are living in Britain and places like that. I think that more and more people in China are getting exposed to democratic capitalist ideas, and they're starting to realise that the communist system isn't actually that great, and and that it's restricting what they can do and restricting them from making money and having freedom, basically.
I cannot really say anything to that because I'm not as informed as you. So I can say that on principle it sounds correct, and that is as much as I can do, I'm afraid.
The funny thing is, like, I lived with a guy in like a shared house who was from China, and like I talked to him and I asked him, what do you think of what was it called, the Tiananmen Square massacre, and he was like, what's that? He'd never heard of Tiananmen Square. Now,
the thing about Tiananmen Square is well known that they cannot speak about it. Yes,
he probably has heard of it, but I think
I'm not debating about the censorship. The censorship is certainly present.
I think that, to be honest, he's even though he's in Britain, or was at the time, he's afraid that if someone who knew someone in the Communist Party in China heard that he'd said that and then it got home, then his parents would be arrested or something,
yes,
because he comes from an uncommunist family or whatever. So you could, and I think that most of the young people, most people who are in their 20s and 30s and 40s, know that the communist system isn't as good as the capitalist system. It doesn't work as well, and they probably actually want change. But like I was saying to you about local government, everyone's afraid to speak out. It seems to be a recurring theme about communist regimes, that everyone's afraid to speak out about anything. Everyone wants to just kind of keep their head down and not.
Hi Andrew, hey, thank you for the like.
Which I get that when the state is big and when people are being tortured and disappeared and killed, no one really wants to stick their neck out. But you can tell that they must know about what democracy and capitalism is by now, because enough of them live overseas that the Communist Party can't stop them from learning about other ideas that are not communism these days, because they're in other countries, so they must know. They must know that the difference between their system and ours by now.
Okay.
And you know that kind of news must have got back to people at home by now. So it's not like that. It's not like that. A lot of people say, oh well, they don't know about democracy because they've never heard of it, or the censorship. They don't know what democracy is. But by this point, with people living overseas, they must know about democracy and capitalism because people are experiencing it directly when they go overseas.
Can I stop you 1 second?
You know.
And perhaps we might start speaking about the game again, because I suspect we're losing some viewers over all this. It's become a bit too much political. Yeah, that's one possible. No, I mean, it's a bit off topic. I understand your desire of speaking about it, but it's not really pertaining to the moment, I guess. Okay, what is this?
I'm not really seeing anything around here, so...
You're above the stronghold, right?
Tank column.
Ah, no, we are at different places. Okay, there's 2 other planes at the stronghold. You're to the north of me, then.
They're not attacking the tank column.
No, there's movement about the stronghold, but they were both friends. I could tell that they were Russian. Same thing I'm flying, actually. Probably the F5 FM. The Horn is under attack again.
Where?
Our airfield, the Horn. Attention, the team of the Axis has 20 planes left. We've had few planes for a while now. I guess the match is ending one way or another pretty soon. Both teams have little planes left. And I still see friendly contacts.
Oh yeah, okay. It's the Axis team 20 points left.
You are at the tank column then, okay, I'll come your way. Let's
No,
fight
I'm
together.
going down to the stronghold now.
Ah, okay, where I am, perfect.
There's
So we
nothing at
move.
the tank column.
No, neither at the stronghold, only friendly targets.
Maybe we should fly to Saint-Denis Westrum. Their airfield.
Ah, you want to attack the airfield, huh?
Well, nothing else going on, so...
I wouldn't like wasting our planes, because the few planes left will decide the mission, actually.
Okay, we'll just have 20 minutes of flying around doing nothing then.
Oh. Are you getting angry at the game again, or is it just my...
Well, it's just like we're not getting any. We're not doing it right. I mean, yeah,
No,
we're
I know,
patrolling.
but it's a bit the part of the game. I mean,
I would rather, I would rather go to the enemy airfield and actually
okay,
achieve something or not achieve
let's
something.
do that. Let's do that. Okay, I'll come with you. No, but I was saying in general.
Well, I haven't really achieved much in today's.
I know, but you know how this game is.
I know.
I mean, so it's not just my impression. I feel some. I don't want to say some anger, but it's not. We're not relaxed when we play this game. Not anymore. Not like when we used to
today.
be. No, I know. But I say we're not relaxed. In reality, I mean, you're not relaxed while you play this game. I'm sorry to tell you, but I think it's pretty apparent. The way you respond to me, some of the jokes that you make are a bit stingy, a bit too, maybe edgy, even. I don't know the English term, but I guess you get my meaning. Well, you get my meaning. We already spoke about it. Okay. Best not speak about it now while we're playing. Next time.
It's a shame. It ruins the atmosphere, really. Okay. I'm heading from the Saint Denis Western. We're doing the airfield raid then, okay?
Well, I'm heading that way.
Okay, coming with you. Okay, I should have visual on the enemy airfield as well. Why don't we actually try to do airfield superiority the real way? Like they also do, like staying above the airfield and catching people that take off, maybe, rather than going straight for the pocket planes, which always turns out pretty badly, I think.
Right, I mean, I never really seem to manage it. I always get shot down somehow, but, you know, you
I
can
don't know,
try
I
it.
see them doing so easily. In fact, I never manage either.
I know,
But when
I
the
don't-
Germans come there and start vulturing the airfield, they get a lot of kills by doing it.
Yeah,
That's
I don't
hysterical.
really get how people make it work, but...
No, me neither. There are so many things in
Is
this
that you
game.
behind me? Because there's a plane behind me.
I don't have anything in front of me, honestly. I'm pointing at Ghent at the moment, the city by the airfield. I'm about clouds altitude. And I'm almost at the airfield now. Strangely, I cannot tell. Ah, okay, here it is. Yes, yes, now I see it. It's on the outskirts of the city. I'm not going for the airfield proper yet. I want to stay above the city. I think it doesn't have NTR. What's your location in relation to the city? Coming from the east, I mean.
I'm just east of Ghent.
Okay, you're east of Ghent.
1903.
You will be probably slightly behind me. Ah, okay, you told me the location. 1903? Okay, NTR.
1903.
Okay, NTR
Pretty much
is shooting at me already. It's got plenty of range. I gotta move from here now. Wow, it reaches all the way above the city, the NTR.
Well, that'll be the city's AA, not the airfields.
Ah, so
The
it
city-
does have
The city will have its
NTR.
own, its own AA,
Ah.
you see what I mean?
Okay.
I mean, yes, the airfield has AA as well, but so does the city.
Makes sense, because all the way from there I don't buy it. It's impossible that the airfield was shooting me. Okay, I think I'm seeing you,
Yes,
but in
not yet.
case it might be a German. Are you right above the city at the moment?
No.
Then it's a German. I think it's a German. Yeah, it's coming straight for me. So the NTR. Damn, it's so hard to spot things with this headset. To tell you the truth, I don't think I'm playing like usual. Okay, they're turning into me, definitely. I think that guy is German. But he must have lost sight of me, because now he's going the opposite way. I wish I could easily tell if he was German. Oh, he's entering. You're not in the clouds, right?
No, I'm not in the clouds.
No, then he must be German. I'll shoot him as soon as I can. I don't think there can be another friendly here. We're right above the enemy airfield.
AA firing at something, that's probably firing at you, I don't know really.
Possibly, possibly. I'm coming myself. I'm coming behind this German. Okay. Come on. Go 100%. Come on. If I accelerate a bit more. Pushing the engine like mad. I'm only shooting once. I'm sure I can hit him. Okay, and of course I missed them.
Of course.
I see NTR firing not at me. It's possible that it's
Me,
firing
yeah.
on you. Okay, you have an enemy on your tail, because that must be you. I'm shooting the enemy. You're turning left, right? Huh?
No, not really.
Oh. Well, there's another family then. Okay, I might get this kill, maybe. I don't know. I certainly damage him, and now I'll damage him more. Yes. Okay. Ah, I think anti-air hit me. Okay, but I'm still flying. I can get him. I must get him. I think he's spinning, but I'm not sure. I still have control. He still has control, but I'm behind. And I think I hit him again. I don't know. He's flying inverted now. These kind of long, prolonged dogfights, you don't really have them in War Thunder. It always lasts a way shorter amount of time. This is what makes this game cool. Unfortunately, it's so damn rare that you can manage to have a good dogfight. When you manage, it's always on. Okay, someone is shooting me, unfortunately. I gotta bring this guy down before it's too late. I think I just did, yeah. And I also crashed, but I got the kill. Okay. I didn't die, incredibly. I broke a wing against a tree. I did a complete turnaround, and then I landed. He exited the server. Did your connection go down? I think his connection went down. Well, okay. I'm down by the enemy airfield. At least I got the kill. At least I got the kill. Come on, that looked cool. And time is it? I still have time for another couple of sorties. I got captured. I shot down a plane for 2 points. Better than nothing. Okay. Let's go with the LA5. No, you know what I'd like to do? I haven't bombed almost at all. Let's bomb a bit. There's plenty of targets still. I'll pick the A20B. I'll pick the A20B and go attack the enemy base. 64%. The 16 bombs, of course, are better. And I cannot see the OK button underneath the Oculus overlay. Here is it. Here is it. And spawning. It's a difficult game. It's a difficult, but it's true. When you get the kill, it's an achievement in itself. Still, I think after day it becomes a bit tiring. Maybe one of these days I'll go back to War Thunder a bit. I'm not sure. I gotta think about it. It's a possibility. There's also another factor. The reality of matters is we here where spotting is that so difficult. Having to use the Oculus is not ideal. I might want to come back to this once I have the good headset again. In War Thunder it's much easier to spot, so I could maybe play to my strengths more. Okay, time to fly the A20 again. I think I had today. I did destroy some targets, yeah. Ooh, I didn't increase the mixer. I'm an idiot. Okay. I think the left engine is starting. Yeah, this plane does things in reverse. It starts the right engine and then it starts the left. Now, of course, I didn't increase my mixer, so the right hasn't started, but the left does. So what I'm going to do is select the second engine. This is advanced troubleshooting right here. I didn't know about it. Second engine select. I only learned recently. Yeah, you have to turn it off and turn it on again. Unfortunately, yeah, I forgot that the number of the engines is also inverted. So yeah, engine 2 is actually the one to the left. These Americans as well. These American planes. Okay, try again. Engine start. First engine start, second engine start. It's starting them both. Okay, I should be in the air soon. Come on, 32 points. It's not terrible. Oh, finally. It's always a relief when you see the engine actually starting. Now, the other one, come on. Isn't this ridiculous? An American pilot cannot start his own plane. Hey, it's a follow. Hi, Brad. Thank you for following the stream. I guess we're almost to 1,000 today. I think we're reaching 1,000 viewers today.
If I reach 1,000 viewers, guys, I will post a cool header for my Facebook page. I prepared it weeks ago. It's pretty cool. You have to see it. You come to my page later if we reach 1,000. Oh, finally I can start this thing. Okay. Let's do it. Let's try to bomb an enemy target. Navigation lights? No. Cockpit lights. Which direction do I go? I guess to the right it would be better. Yeah. I'm not sure actually. Which way is the runway? It's strange because you have this runway that runs to your right. I don't want to take off from the grass with a big bomber. I guess I go left. Hoping that I got it right. I think I did, yeah. This is a very nice runway, look at it, all paved with stone like this. This looks like a courtyard of a castle almost. Lowering my flaps, increasing the RPM, increasing the mixture. Why doesn't the throttle... Oh, okay, now it's singing. You know, the power of this plane's engines is incredible. It's one of the more overpowered planes of its times. Okay. Let me throttle back to continuous mode, I don't want to overdo it. Unfortunately the map is not centered on where I am. Oh, what's happening? Oh, I lost priority. God damn it, this is no problem. Okay, I get it back. I think my gunner was shooting. Ah yes, there's an enemy behind. There's an enemy attacking the base. Well, honestly, I think I should go away from this. Ah, it's over. Yeah, the Allies lost all their plans. So we won't have time to go. We can bomb on the next map. I still have time for a sortie. What time is it? Ah yes, I can do even more than one. I can do even more than one sortie, no problem there. It's over. We got 5 minutes to try and save the battle. It's impossible, basically. There's too many enemy targets still. Well, at this point, tell you what, it doesn't really make sense with an I-20, but I might as well turn for the airfield and try to defend it. It's not like I got anything better to do in the next 5 minutes. I cannot reach a target in 5 minutes. Or can I? Let me try and understand if I can. I think I might reach the stronghold in 5 minutes if I go really low and fast. Let's try. Let's try. I won't care for my smoking. Mixture 100%. Deck altitude as fast as I can. We do a super fast raid on the stronghold. And that might prove enough. To at least get some more points. I need to get some points. Yeah. God, I love them points. The city modeling is really something else. Ah, yes. That must be the tower James was speaking about, I think. Everything appears to be okay at the moment. I might be able to reach the stronghold. 3 minutes? Well, it's anyone's guess really with only 3 minutes. Maybe if I really push the engine. I'll never make it, I think. I'll never ever make it. Ooh, there's also fighters above the stronghold, look at that. Well, it's about 10 kilometers, what can I tell you? It's possible. I want to be the optimist. There will be only 2 minutes left though. It was really unfortunate that the battle was so close to its end. Let me look at my gauge. Now learn the pronunciation. I just couldn't pronounce it. The gauge indicating my speed is of course underneath the overlay. And so I cannot see it. I think what I like about the Oculus is that it makes the game run much better. The truth of the matter is I don't think a PC that can actually take advantage of the index is available on the market now. It would be super expensive, or maybe not even possible to obtain. So it's kind of a compromise always. You can either go for performance or not. But when you're playing a very complicated game such as this, a very demanding game, it's not completely unworthy to go for the Words headset because, well, Words, I say it in between quotes, it still allows for having a better performance. Maybe I could even play DCS with this. I should try it. DCS might actually work. In any case, I'm stuck with this until the replacement arrives from Steam. I mean, they've been pretty correct with the matters. They said they're sending me the replacement face mask. They didn't even ask for the other one back, so you gotta give them that. Still, it's not ideal design really for the thing to fail after 1 year. This Oculus is far older and the face mask never failed. I think... oh no, I was on the target. I was deciding what to bomb. I was actually bombing the wrong thing now that I think about it. Should I go for It's okay, in any way. The map just ended. 30 past 5. What is that? An 8? I cannot tell small numbers apart. Look at that, I came 5th. I don't think it went so bad. I got 2 air kills. I got my 3 ground targets. Yeah, I died 3 times, but then again, it's a video game. Even if you die, you don't die in real life, if you know what I mean. Look at this, if I move my head like so, I can actually see FPS VR coming out from its hiding spot underneath the Oculus overlay. I wish you could make that thing transparent. Now it's still flickery. I don't know if you can see the flickering. Yeah, you can. But it doesn't become completely grey like it did, so it's actually acceptable. I don't dislike the fact that I'm still using my old headset. This is a very good hardware in my opinion. The Oculus was very ahead of its time, absolutely not comparable to the other headset of the time. And still today, this first version of mine I think is usable. It's not so bad, it's not so bad indeed. Sellout Monkey was in first place yesterday as well. Look at that, he got 6 air kills. These are the truly good people at this game. I guess it will take years to get to that point. It's incredibly difficult to achieve similar results. It's not like War Thunder. War Thunder, if you don't get 10 kills, you're like not even average. Here to get 5 is incredible. They're different games for different people, this is certain, for different outlooks on the entire going of the game. Shall we bomb with a German plane? Yeah, let's betray outside. I want to take one of the German big bombers to the tank workshop. No, it's too far away. Not that far away, actually, huh? Shall we do it? I never bombed that tank workshop. Sounds interesting. I will do with the Ju-88. Yeah, because James told me that it's faster, and I think it would be ideal. 4 bombs. Yeah, I always take the 4 bombs with this plane. I like it to carry 4 bombs. I'm trying to see. The OK button is hiding underneath it there. Come on. This is incredibly stupid. I can... Oh, here it is. If only it could be made transparent, it would be perfect, unfortunately. Okay, spawning. Straight to the tank workshop, and let's see how it goes. I want to be the optimist. It's possible that I might succeed if I arrive before the enemy is there. Ignition, guys. I hope I don't do the same thing. No, but I won't. This plane doesn't have mixer control, so it's more automatic. It only has RPM and The shutters, yeah. What about the button to the right? Nothing. I mean, what is truly lacking from the Allies side in this game is a big bomb. If they put it there, I bet more people will play Allies. The problem is, if you want to bomb with style, really, you gotta play German. It's the only side that will give you the kind of performance that you need to achieve something actually in that role. And yes, we break with the pedals here. Come on, I said that I will be able to start the engine. No, I'm having second thoughts about it. No, here it is. You see where they put the gauges? They're actually on the engine itself. You can zoom on them. It's a strange solution, but I guess it gets the job done. Remember to increase the RPM, yeah, otherwise you cannot control the plane well on the ground. This is an important thing. You wouldn't think it, but actually, when you lose power on the ground, you also lose control. Never slow down if you lose control, like he did. If you slow down when you're losing control of the plane, you will just make the spinning worse. That's a big misunderstanding that many people have about maneuvering these planes on the ground. The faster you go, the more control you have. So if you're losing control, you actually should increase your power rather than decrease it, to try and save yourself from spinning. It took me a lot of time to actually understand it. But yeah, I overdid it. I'm an idiot. I must be an idiot. I'm patented that. Okay. Not the first time it happens to me with this plane. No, but I want to bomb, so I'll try again. Yes. Excuse me, guys. Mistakes happen. Marinovka. Ju-88. Yes, it's already configured, so it will take less time. I gotta concentrate more. It's strange though, it had even less grip than normal. I must have made some mistake, but like a very big mistake. Starting the engine, I promise it won't take that long. Unfortunately now all the fighters are in front of us. But actually it can be kind of cool because we'll get to see the airfield operations, which are always good to see. This guy is flying... That's a Mach-E, isn't it? No, it's still it's the 109 with a different livery. It's brown like the Mach-E, but it's the 109. It's got all German insignias on the wing and tail. These are all 109s, yes. And there's another one in front of me, unfortunately. We'll have to wait for him. Well, of course it will take longer for me to start both engines. But are they actually starting? Yes. RPM to the max, huh? Guys, if I break this one as well, I'll go fighter, I guess. You can't really... I cannot keep you here on the ground the entire rest of the stream, but I don't think I'll fail again myself. Come on. Okay. Now, very carefully. Accelerate, but not too much. Yes, very carefully. How do you taxi a Ju-88? Very carefully. That's like the famous joke. How does the hedgehog have sex with his wife? Very carefully. Well, not much of a joke, is it? I think I read it on Reddit. It seemed funny at the time. I mean, what is even there to laugh at? The fact that the husband hedgehog will have some trouble mating, then again, that's all that is there. To the joke, I said I best not digress, but rather concentrate on my behavior on the ground, and now I'm doing exactly the opposite, lowering the flaps and passing ahead of these guys. I hope they notice me, but I'm pretty big, so they would. Okay, and look what I did. For fear of accelerating too much, I did what I was telling you about. I made the plane spin by slowing down. Now, I gotta turn it again, no problem. I never had this much trouble except the first time I flew this plane. I don't know why today I cannot do it. Okay, turning with the brakes, and I guess full power, guys. Let's do it! Gun it! Fleur it! Schnell! I should start speaking German when I fly German planes. Schnell! I think I'm not even pronouncing that correctly. This is how much I know German. Yes, go, accelerating. You see, if you don't lose your temper, eventually you can get this thing off the ground. Unless you believe it, you'll never be able to do it. Okay. So once again, joining our boys in the air. I'm heading straight for the tank workshop, and like I said, I intended to bomb. Switching the plane to climb mode, raising the flaps, and the gear is up. No, what's happening? Increase power. Yes, there's something strange with this plane. I guess, did I reduce my fuel? It's heavier than it used to be, maybe. Okay, but I saved it by increasing power. Now let's go back to climb mode. I'm worried I might break the engine. It's also overheating. These things are not easy to fly, huh? Lately, I've always been able to do it. I don't know what's happening. Putting the shuttle more. It's okay. I'm climbing. Continuous. No, I want to hit climb mode. It's not easy to hit climb mode. Here it is. It's a combination of RPM and throttle. So let me turn on the instruments lights here. Why wouldn't you do it? These guys are Italian, look at that. There's 3 Italian people. ITF, Jump Peaks, LG, and Mountain. So there are people from my country that play this game. I guess I should try to participate in communities more. It might amount to me finding more flymates. Just in case I might need them. Let me see. 1, 2, 3 squares. It's not that far. We'll certainly get there on time. What time is it? 49. Oh no, we're doing this raid and we're also returning, I hope. I want to be the optimist. I'm always the optimist in most situations, but you must know it by now. Tank workshop. This is annoying. The Oculus overlay covers perfectly the window on the bottom of the plane, which is intended to be used for bombing. Wait a sec, I gotta move this overlay. The keyboard is in the way, fortunately. I'll put the keyboard here so that I can reach the joypad. This cannot be. I cannot have an overlay on top of where I'm going to bomb. So I'm putting it below anyway. I'm not getting that many comments. I can afford to do it. This is better. Look at it. Actually, maybe I should always put it here because it won't cover my instruments. I can even see the pedals like this. Much better. Tank workshop it is, guys. Let's go for the tank workshop. So let's start, well, I guess it's a bit early, but I might as well. Let me see where it's positioned. I learned that this is very important actually, to understand the location of the target before you come to it. There is an airfield, as you see, an inactive airfield, Beckett Orca, and basically it will be to the left of it, inside a small town, because that greyish thing is a town. It's right on the center square. What's that? That's not the tank workshop, no. I think some of the targets actually are not on the map even, because... Ah, maybe it's that greyish thing here, it's a station, yeah. We're looking at the railway station, here it is. Is that even a train? It's covered by the wind now. Wait, maybe from the gunner position I can see it. No. Yeah, but these were railways. They are rail tracks. I wonder if we got to 1000 viewers, guys. Come to my page if we did. I'm going to post a super cool header. Nothing inside. There should be a forest in front of the target, I guess. It would be that, eh? Still no visual on the target. Ah, there's a road, okay. Couple of roads. Starting to see some reference. I think it's that. It looks like it's that. Should start scouting for enemy planes too. I am a very vulnerable bomber after all. Look at that guy, already 5 points. Destroyed a plane and 7 objectives. I guess he managed to shut down the fighter with his bomber. It happens sometimes, you wouldn't think it, but it does happen. And these are still the same point that you get for shooting it down with a fighter, so... Ooh, someone attacking the target. So I guess we now know where the target is, because honestly I still see nothing there. I guess the tank workshop objective is not easy to tell apart from its surroundings. Enemy attack the artillery positions. It would be these tiny black things, whatever they are. Ah, now it's appearing. I couldn't see it. I couldn't see it like at all. Okay, opening my bomb doors. Let's do this one, guys. We can do it. We can damage the enemy objective plenty. I got 4 bombs, huh? I'm coming pretty low, honestly. But at least I'm coming fast. I hope anti-air doesn't get me, honestly. It just might. Huh. This is what we're looking at. I'll bomb this thing. Actually, you know what? I'll do something smart. I'll drop only 2 bombs. 1, 2. And then I'll drop the other bombs on my way back on the other line of buildings. I think the second bomb was a bit off target. Hey, there's an email. Well, I'll look at the email later. Let's drop the other 2 bombs on the other line of buildings. Isn't that a smart thing to do? Well, I was supposing I would get all the buildings in one go, but of course that's wishful thinking. Oh, it's on fire actually. Since when this game has fire effects on bomb targets? I didn't see it happen that often. As you can see, the window is very handy to have. Okay. And drop. Drop. Ah! Doesn't look too bad. Well, there's not much left now, is it? Let's return to base. What time is it? 56. I can return to base if I hurry. I destroyed a lot of stuff actually, I think. This is good. Let's hope no fighter gets me on my way back. Marinovska, yeah. That's where we're going. I mean, 5 minutes are plenty, and I can stretch it if needed. It's only 10, 20, 35 kilometers, I would say, more or less. I think I made a lot of points. Let me see how many points I made. Well, it's hard to tell, but 7 buildings and 3 transports. I should probably stay alert. It's not like I'm safe yet. The game runs much better with the Oculus. Look at that, 45 stable. Well, not properly. Almost. Huh? It's got 43 average and oscillates between 40 44. Still the index doesn't do as many. And I'm also keeping the overlay there. Huh? If I remove the overlay, it will be slower. That's a major thing because having to look at the cell phone on the index, it will be like here. What did they just do? Ooh! Look at that! I can change the supercharger gear with this button. That's so cool. I think you're supposed to do that when you're at high altitude. I've been taught that by the very good Russian player Scott Lesnoy, the day I played with him. I guess he's on the server now. And he told me, why are you making your LA5 smoke so much? You gotta switch it. Here he is. You gotta switch your supercharger gear. And I still remember it. These guys have a TeamSpeak server. The problem is TeamSpeak is very demanding. It wastes a lot of hardware resources. But when you're on TeamSpeak in this game, it's actually cool if you find English-speaking people. Because it becomes different. When you are in a channel with many other people, you only speak about things that are properly related to the game. It's strange. You get way more immersed. And being told that, the experience of being told that in Russian accent on a Russian plane above an enemy objective, that was a moment that I will remember. There have been so many, guys. You have no idea. I've always been an introvert, you know. And when I play these games alone, even if I go online, I never speak with anyone. Whereas when I'm streaming, I become someone else. I'm actually always looking for people to speak with. It's completely different. It's made a complete transformation of the way in which I play multiplayer games. I think I wouldn't stop streaming if even for that, for the fun that it gives me. And then if anything might come out of it, it would be even better, I guess. Maybe in the future, who knows. I'm not stopping, I tell you. Now I reached my goal. I reached it, or I'm very close of 1,000 followers. But I'll keep streaming. I want to see where I can get with all this. But the best thing is, you know what? Even my blog is improving because of all this. People are coming more to read my stuff because they see me playing, and that's also a nice thing. I mean, I don't know where all this will take me, but I want to stay along for the ride. I want to see what happens in my future. I mean, who wouldn't? It's a cool endeavor, really. It's more than a pastime. I would call it at the very least an hobby. Gaming in itself is not an hobby, I think. But streaming can be that. At first. And then it might evolve into something else. Look where they put the photo. It's like a game where you're looking for things that someone hide about. No, I don't know the English word for it. I need my English friend. Well, people hide the photo and you gotta find it. In this plane, the photo is at the gunner's spot for some reason. So apparently the photo is the gunner's wife, not the pilot's. I guess. Look guys, I'm going to land. This is perfect. We'll get a lot of points out of this. Here is the runway. I see no danger in my immediate future. We're going to land alright, guys. I promise. I'm so happy that my Oculus is working well still. Even despite the fact that I thought I would be angry losing the possibility of using the index for a couple of weeks or more. And again, I always love this thing. It's not bad to be using it again. The resolution is certainly inferior. Of all the games, this is one where you feel it the most, honestly, because spotting is so difficult already, so to have a lower resolution really hinders your ability to play it efficiently. In truth, like I was saying, I'm not so sure I want to play this every day unless I can do it with the index. So maybe tomorrow you will see me play War Thunder. I'm not yet sure, it depends on several factors, but it's possible. Tomorrow morning, for sure, I will play the truck driving game. I love that game. I love that game. And my god, I love that game. I don't know, I must have been a trucker in another life. I will play SnowRunner and I will have crazy fun from it already, I know. And about planes, in the afternoon, because it will be it, either this or War Thunder, of course. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. First of all, let's land this warbird of ours. It's still a warbird if it's a bomber, right? Or are warbirds only fighters? I wonder. I can land the bombers much better. They're easier. Hey, thank you for the like. I cannot see your name. Ooh, I'm stalling. Ooh, no. Don't worry. It's not your fault. I was looking at it. Simon, yeah, thank you for the like. Don't worry. It's okay. It's not your fault. It was me. But in any way, you should come for a landing. It's not a problem. And we still made some points. It's okay. Let's see how much I got. This was unexpected. You see, it counts for a successful landing. I don't think it's true that it takes points. It doesn't take you points. As long as you're alive and on the airfield, it's always a successful landing for the game. And so, I'm now in first position. No, second. 85 points. So, in all, we made more than 100 points today. I would say it's not a fair session. Not at all, especially considering I'm not using my choice of headset. Guys, like you must very well know by now, I have to end the stream now. And sorry, Simon, you came only at the end. But I play flying games and simulator games in general every day. And I will tomorrow morning. You can see my schedule if you look at the page. And I will play another flying game in the afternoon, whether this or War Thunder. I will love to have every and each single one of you there. And where is my pointer? Here it is. Most of all, where is the window? Ah, yeah, of course. This is my desktop. Here it is. Bye, guys. Thanks for watching. It was fun. See you tomorrow.